Alright, hello and welcome to another episode of the Cullingworth FC Create a Club Career Mode. Now, I know this should have been done yesterday if I'm going by my 3 day at a time thing, but obviously yesterday was Elimination Chamber, so I did all the predictions for that instead, and I completely forgot it was in Saudi Arabia, so the videos are kind of up later, the predictions are kind of up later than the actual show. I was thinking it was in America, but I forgot for whatever reason it was in Saudi Arabia. I'm an idiot on that respect. But it wasn't that great of a show anyway, in my opinion. It was all right. Um, I mean, the right people won the matches, I guess, but just the matches weren't too great, in all honesty. But anyway, that's not what we're on about. We're on about this career mode today. I think this is episode 11 of season 3. We've got 4 games on tap as per usual. We're going to go through February. So we've got Colchester to kick off proceedings, and we'll take on Crew. If we win that, we'll get our home win streak objective done, which would be great. Hopefully that'll take my rating back up a little bit. We then got Doncaster as our third game. That'll be at home as well. And then we'll have a massive last game of this episode. This could be the title decider, potentially, if we can get back into the race before then. We'll be going to Pride. I believe it's Pride Park is Derby's. I can't remember 100%, but we'll take a look at that when we get there. But we'll be playing away against Derby. That's going to be ridiculously hard to try and beat them. They are very good. They're top 2. I mean, they've been top for most of the season, but Luton have taken top on goal difference. So looking at the table, we've got a couple of things to show you before we're actually doing gameplay, so it might take a few minutes before we get into some gameplay. But first of all, looking at the table, this is where we're at. We're up into 4th again. We've really recovered from our losing streak. We've got back into it, and hopefully we've got enough form now to get... Well, I want to get promoted, obviously, automatically, but to get the title, perhaps. Hopefully, we've turned it around enough. It's not been great, just click the wrong button there. Looking down the table, though, this is how we're looking. So we've got Colchester first. They're in 18th. Then we've got Crewe who are in 19th. Doncaster in 12th. And, of course, Derby in 2nd. So, a mixed kind of episode today. Couple of news stories to get through here. Of course, Mason got 2 goals past Peterborough, which is very important, beating Peterborough to get us back into that race a bit more. We've got a League One Player of the Month January shortlist. We've got 2 players from Cullingworth in there, and 2 players, of course, from Northampton as well. There's actually a goalkeeper who is nominated for Player of the Month. It's Koiki from Northampton, Mason from Cullingworth, Maxted from Northampton, and Shuhu from Cullingworth as well. Roma coming in for Shuhu maybe, and quite a few bigger teams looking for a siding for Shuhu, and I'm not going to sell him. So that's that, to be honest with you. That's about it. So, a couple of things again. I'll just show you the results from last episode. If you didn't see last episode, these were the results. We got a 1-1 draw to kick off against Tranmere. I don't know how it was only 1-1, to be honest with you. They were Tranmere and they were 23rd when we played them, so a bit questionable there from me. We scraped a result against Leyton Orient. For some reason, that was difficult as well. We just couldn't finish our chances. And luckily, I think it was Lishka who actually bailed us out in that one. And then we beat Morecambe quite convincingly, 6-1. They were bottom of the table when we played them, I think. Or maybe they were 23rd as well. They might have switched positions. But either way, we destroyed Morecambe, and it was a confidence booster in a game we really needed to win quite astronomically, and we did just that. And then we finished off last episode beating Peterborough to get ourselves, hopefully, back into this title race. Peterborough have fallen down below us now, 6 points behind us. We're making a little gap away. So it's kind of just Wigan, Derby and Luton we need to try and keep pace with. So hopefully, by the end of this episode, we will potentially be in an automatic promotion spot, but hopefully we'll be really, really kind of in the mixer for the title race. Basically, a couple of things as well in the youth academy. I've done all the development plans, so all these are going to be continuing as we go through this episode, as well as some players have been released. I think I released all the Canadian players because none of them were really that good. I can't remember their names off by hand, but I think I had 3 Canadian players, and I released them all because they weren't great and they didn't look great for the future. But we are going to get some new players this episode. In fact, after this first game, we'll get some new players. And I also did it for the main squad as well. I thought I might as well try and get some main squad development plans going. For ones that I couldn't do, obviously, either retired, have reached a potential, or retiring at the end of the season, have reached a potential, or something like that. Or they're out on loan. Everyone else has got a drill now that they should be getting on with, except for Gerbicic. I believe I left Gerbicic out, because I'm just going to... Oh no, I did give one to Gerbicic. But yeah, if they're not able to grow anymore in rating, I haven't done one for them, pretty much, is the point I'm trying to make. I'm just reading down here, just a quick scan over. I don't want to be on this forever. I also bumped up some contracts, which I will show you in a moment. Let's get to the bottom. In terms of contracts, everyone should be here now for at least another year. Arlo Bourne and Callum Lees, can't sign them because they're retiring. Some of them aren't done because I've offered them a new contract recently because they've just come up from the youth academy. But the ones that I can and have done, so for example, Gerbicic, he's not going to get any more money because I just don't think he's going to be anything. So I've ignored him. But Pavlov and Johannesson just called up, as well as Vinogradov. Other ones out loan, I can't really boost their wages. But the ones that are in the club, the lowest now that someone is earning is £800, and it kind of gradually goes up from there. And I give James Mason a significant pay rise as well. I don't know if we needed to give him as much as I have given him, but he is definitely the highest paid in the squad now by quite a little bit. He's got 20k a week, and to be honest, his performances deserve it. I think Shuhu probably deserves a bit more of a upgrade, to be honest, but we'll focus on those at the end of the season. I was just mainly going through contracts for those that were going to expire. And I've signed everyone to at least another year, just because I can sell them on in the summer for money rather than losing them for free. So anyway, that is all the stuff cleared up. Let's get into some gameplay. I know it's what everyone wants to see. So we're kicking off against Colchester, and this is going to be... I'm throwing him in at the deep end here. Not Kovacevic, by the way, just a record. I'm throwing in our new goalkeeper, who, if you don't know, we got a new goalkeeper. Carrasco, I've forgotten his name already. In fact, actually, I'm going to go get his first name because I don't remember it, and I'll need to try and remember it. We've got the goalkeeper at the end of the January transfer window, just to back up Lishka. I was going for one called Kier, but we ended up getting Marcelo Carrasco, because he's only 16 and he's 68 rated already. He's got very good potential by the looks of it. But the problem with Kier, I don't know if I still have him on the transfer list. If I don't, then I won't show you. I don't. Basically, what has happened was... another club snapped him up before the end of the window, like I thought they would, to be honest. I probably should have signed him at the start of the window, but I want to give Lishka a chance to prove himself. And to be fair, Lishka did very well, but I want to see how Carrasco does between the sticks. And then against Colchester, it's almost risk-free, because Colchester are down near the bottom end of the table. That being said, of course, I'll be quite critical, so hopefully he's good. We'll leave Lishka on the bench. Of course, our backup now will probably be Carrasco, but I'm going to try and give him plenty of game time because he has got that potential. We've got Bruno Caballero returning from injury, which is brilliant. Play Meshkov alongside him, give Marin a little rest. Marin's been an ever-present and he needs a break, I think. And I think everyone else is probably okay as they are. Or do I give Nikolai Allo a run out? I'm going to give Nikolai Allo a run out. The problem with Ferretti is I don't know how much more he's going to grow. And it might have been a dud signing, to be honest. But hopefully he comes along. I think he's reached his potential. But hopefully dynamic potential could carry him a bit further. So we'll just see on that one. But this is the squad for the Colchester game then. We'll check what the stadium name is in a second. We've got Carrasco in goal making his full debut. Moraes and Allo as the full-backs. DeAngelis and Gomez as the centre-backs. Alexandre CDM. Caballero making his return to the squad at centre-mid alongside Meshkov. Jay Mason as the captain and the cam, and then up front we've got the strike partnership of Volchenkov and Shu Hu. Now, before we go in here, it says it's going to snow. Just bear with me. Is there a way to change the ball? What colour is the ball? White. Okay, so we're going to not go for a white ball because we won't see it. And we'll go for... I don't do this often, to be honest, because it's usually not needed. We'll go for the red ball, the EA Sports red, just so we can see the ball on the pitch. I mean, I'll switch it back to normal for any games we don't have snow, but I actually want to be able to see what I'm doing with the ball, is my point. So they're going for the 4-2-3-1 wide. We're going to 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. Let's get into it. So the whole point of this episode, of course, is to try... Well, I want to get 4 wins, obviously, but there might be some bogey teams that trip us up. I really want to beat Crewe, just for that objective to be done for the board. That is the main one I'd like to win initially. And then, of course, I'd like to beat Derby. I would love to beat Derby, but that is going to be a difficult one. I've timed that. I've timed it way too early. Yellow timed. Alright, cool. We'll take that. Right.
The man to watch.
Game 1 of 4.
Shuhu,
the top scorer, kind of running away with the League 1 Golden Boot, to be honest. He could hit 30. Colchester Community Stadium is it in, apparently.
Snow is very much the weather theme. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson.
It is snowing down in Colchester, apparently, which is why we've changed the ball. I mean, in real life, in some places with this Storm Eunice, it is snowing, so it's kind of realistic. Although I think we're about 2 years ahead in this game.
And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
I've got a bit of a headache because of yesterday watching Elimination Chamber. I was drinking during it. Bit of a hangover, but it's not too bad. I didn't overdo it.
The initial 11 today.
I have water by my side to hydrate myself. They're starting with Tovid. I hate Tovid. He always seems to get a goal past me whatever I do. He's not even that good of a striker. I believe he's like 60-something rated. But he always seems to put one past me and it's a pain in the arse. Luckily he's playing Cam. Hopefully he's not going to score past Marcelo Carrasco, who's making his full debut. Quite tall, it seems. Not as tall as Albert Gomez, obviously, but a decent height.
As you can see, the front two will mostly play together.
I'll need to give Carrasco as well a number 12 shirt after this game. In fact, actually, number 24 is fine. I was considering giving him number 12, but that's Dordovic's, and you can't replace Dordovic. Well, I mean, I can quite easily, but nah, I like Carrasco with 24, I think. He's going to keep the 24 anyway for now. Maybe at the end of the season, maybe for season 4, he'll get number 12. Because I'm planning on selling both Dordovic and Kovacevic, and potentially Nikolic as well. So, kicking off this episode at the Colchester Community Stadium is ourselves. And we've got a ball that we can see. So I'm expecting 3 points here, quite honestly. Bruno Caballero.
Well, he's got past his man.
Just running through. He's happy to be back on the pitch. I'm happy to have him back on the pitch, to be honest.
Has a go. And a fine stop.
Jesus Christ. That just shows what he brings in centre mid with that pace. That abuse of pace. He's just gone through everyone. And he struck a shot. Granted, it's more or less at Dibble in the Colchester net. But it is a good bit of play from Bruno Caballero. A good bit of solo action. And it just shows what he brings to this team. Early corner. Jay Mason looking towards Gomez. Beaten in the air, but only because the man was in front of him. De Angelis! You just don't know sometimes. I thought I'd just whack it. And it wasn't an awful shot. Was it saved? I think the keeper's got fingertip to it. Can't tell off the replay. It is another corner, so he must have done. Gomez is the target once again, so of course it's locked onto the 5'5" guy. That was aimed for. That was aimed. I was trying to do it with my foot to Jay Mason. Of course, it's done.
Well,
not that.
His debut forthcoming, and it's
could be a counter attack.
Fascinating to see what he produces. Stuart, what do you think we should expect to see?
Talking about Carrasco making his debut. Gomez clearing up, bouncing off Allo, but at least we'll keep possession. Meshkov into Mason.
He just needs a good start here.
Volchenkov, not the strongest on the ball because he's 5'5". He's not got bad physicality for a 5'5" player, but I mean that should probably not been in the air for someone who is at height. But we move Alexandre to Caballero. Oh, I've missed using him. I've really missed using Caballero. He said he has lost the ball there. 2 injuries so far this season from Bruno Caballero. I wouldn't rule out another one, to be honest. Seems a bit injury prone. Colchester player kicking up the pitch, just if in doubt, which gives us a free throw in. I'll take that.
Will he play it in?
Bruno to Volchenkov. Mason. Alexandre. That was for Shuhu. I don't know how it's ended up aiming towards, I believe, Meshkov. That was poor from De Angelis, but Gomez has cleared it up. I tried to outstrength him with De Angelis, and the game just didn't allow it. Meshkov to Shuhu. Oh, it's awful. Well, Volchenkov can press. No, he can't. De Angelis wins the header. It was to go to Meshkov, or Alexandre, sorry. But it didn't quite It was too much power on it, really. Oh, no.
Oh, moving it nicely.
It's awful defender from me, but it's going to go for a corner, I think.
The referee says corner.
Gomez has been strong so far this game. De Angelis has not been on his game like I expect him to be. George with 2 saves so far. I think I called him Dibble earlier. That might be one of the defenders. I thought maybe it was called Dibble. I don't know. Maybe it is called Dibble. But it's good saves from the Colchester keeper thus far. Get to 0-0. Carrasco gathers towards Meshkov. Alexandre.
Mason.
Jay Mason. Volchenkov making a little run through. Will he get the better of it? He kind of does, to be fair. I'll give him that. Mason out to Volchenkov again. Needs someone edge. Alexandre's providing that option edge. Meshkov. Alexandre. Oh, it was actually meant to go out to Alexandre, but it's knocked off to Mason. Fuck's sake. I said Alexandre because that's who I was aiming it for. And if it had gone to my CDM there, that's 1-0, but knocked onto the wrong player. Unlucky.
Well, can they exploit the space out wide? And a fine cross.
Into the centre. Alexandre tries to deal with it, but it's not great. And Carrasco's had to bail us out there.
Well, they should be ahead now.
That was not great from my defence at all there. Allo was in no man's land. Gomez had to go cover, and it left us short in the defence. But luckily Carrasco able to make a save. It was an off-balance shot. It wasn't the best of shots from the Colchester player. But it gets Carrasco involved. And it's a good save from him.
And he's fired over the corner.
Alexandre wins a header. We'll go back to Colchester's possession though.
Free kick awarded then by the referee.
Neither offside or handball there, but free kick to us. I don't know if that's really important to us. Just love going to Groningen from Feyenoord, I think it was. Again, I'm not really interested. It's not really important to me. Nikolai Allo going along to Gomez. I think we need Nikolai Allo trademark run in the snow. See what it's like. All right, so Nikolai Allo run in the snow is not very good. Something we may not try again for this game.
On to Kennedy.
Colchester knocking about well. But Gomez is on his defensive shit today, and you'll love to see it. Caballero spots Volchenkov and Akers. Got one centre back. If Shuhu runs just opposite side of him, oh my god, are you kidding me? I don't know what that run was from Shuhu. I'm actually pissed off. Like, I'm so pissed off with that. Shuhu runs just the other side of that centre back. I could play it across, knock it across, we go 1-0 up. I've absolutely fucked up there with Gomez. That was 1-0 if Shuhu goes the right side.
Looking for that final pass.
I don't know what I can do about that.
For the goal that would put them ahead. And a timely intervention.
Gomez once again showing his strength and getting away. It's not brilliant, but somehow has found Caballero. It's on to Volchenkov. Now if Shuhu goes the right side to the defender this time, I can't really get it to him. I'm just going to strike it from range. There we go. 1-0. Volchenkov made the space for himself. I wanted to play it across to Shuhu, but he was marked. I didn't really trust Volchenkov to get that ball over the top. So it was a turn and a shot from the young Russian. I probably could have done it to Shuhu, to be honest. But either way, it's gone to the back of the net, and we take the lead.
Lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
That's the quality we need to have to go up to Championship. I was going to say go up to League 1, but we're already in League 1. To be promoted from League 1, I suppose. 15th goal now for Volchenkov. He's firing a bit more on all cylinders. He had one episode where he was ridiculously good. And that's kind of helped his cause.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens
1-0 Cullingworth. Still in his career mode for the long haul. We're in February and it's only season 3. We've got a long way to go in this one. De Angelis pressuring really well there, and we can get it away with Marias to Mason. Bruno Caballero's got that pace, and he's just happy to be back on the pitch, I think. I'm happy to have him. In towards Shuhu, it's just not got enough on it. That's awful for me. That's my own fault. I didn't put the power on that was required. Solvide. Try to get it through, but Gomez there. Alexandre. Shuhu. Into Volchenkov. Oh, he's been outstrengthed. He is 5'5". You have to remember that. He's not going to win many physical battles.
Can they trouble the opposition this time?
That's off the pitch, surely. As it kept
Genuine
on.
opportunity, but it was
He could have kept it on, but it was a
goal
poor
kick.
touch. I think it was Wiredu. Or Wiredu. I don't know how you pronounce his name. Either way, it's a goal kick to us. There's the goal again from Vyacheslav Volchenkov. Keeper should get a hand to that, really, but it's still well placed. The young Russian. Adriano Moraes now. To Caballero. He loves these little darting runs, man. I love darting runs with him because he's fast. Oh, it's just the passing sometimes lets him down, and that's kind of on me. I wanted to play it to Volchenkov and it's locked into Mason, I think. Well, doesn't help proceedings.
Showing patience, looking for the equaliser.
Colchester looking to find one before the break to get him level.
And the problem not completely solved.
And it's a bit of a mess there. DeAndres gets a little touch in it. Carrasco has to help get it away.
It's got to be. And the keeper
Okay, I thought Marias had tackled it. That might have been me. I might have been where I pressed tackle. I didn't actually press tackle. What happened here then with Marias? No, I understand that. I understand Chilvers has taken the shot and Carrasco's done a very brilliant save with his leg. Full credit to Marcelo Carrasco. I just want to see what's happened here with the tackle that I did with Marias. I'm just confused because I went in for a tackle. I'm pretty sure I got the ball. I've got the ball and then he's run over it. I don't know why he's run over it. That could have been disastrous. But that's a very good save from Carrasco. Colchester get a corner at the end of the first half to try and get an equaliser here on their home soil. Will they find one?
And he's fired over the corner.
Alexandre heads it away enough, I think.
Growing pressure here and another
I don't know what happened. Hanan took the shot. Did it hit off me or did it just go wide? I mean, it didn't really need to be touched there, did it, Marias? Could have just left that to go. I'll applaud him, but I mean, it probably didn't need to be cleared.
Trying to deliver it accurately.
That could be Carrasco's, and it is, and that's half time.
First half draws to a close.
Carrasco's been solid, you know, and that leg save just there before the end of the half was brilliant. Only one goal separated the teams so far. Volchenkov striking to make it 1-0 to us. It's been quite tough trying to break them down. It's always the final pass that seems to get me. Actually, that's a lie. It's been quite easy to break them down, but the final pass never seems to get through.
And the
Alright, 1-0 at the break. Luton 1-0 down. That's lovely. Portsmouth, keep that up. We can get involved. And Tranmere 1-0 up over Wigan. If those results stay, we could actually get automatic promotion by the end of the episode. Possibly even top of the table. Obviously, we have to play well as well. Ipswich and Oldham drawing 1-1, and then Crewe leading Burton. Hopefully, we can beat Crewe. I mean, Burton aren't exactly a threat. So I'm not surprised Crewe are winning there. Looking at the stats at half-time then, 56-44 in terms of possession, 4 shots to 3, 1.4 expected goals to 0.9 in their favour. And it's quite close. It's been a very close game. I wouldn't be surprised if they do find an equaliser down the line.
ready now for the second half.
But I feel like we've been solid defensively with Gomez anyway.
And he's beaten him here. And his teammate
Arias
got him
gets the
out of
tackle
trouble.
in. Caballero. Laying off from Mason, who, for whatever reason, didn't continue his run there. Couldn't tell you why, I have no idea.
Intercepting it
Didn't
intelligently.
Alexandre cutting out the pass. I mean, it wasn't exactly an aimed pass, it looked like, from Colchester. Shuhu
And he's made headway.
spots Bruno Caballero, and it's all day for him. Easy work. Oh, it's a great save. I thought I could just tap it around him. I got too confident. I can't get confident at 1-0, mate. I have to finish that just to secure it, really, get that 2-goal cushion. I fucked up there big time. It's my own fault. No one's to blame there. Alexandre getting chased by Tovide. Shuhu into Mesa. I mean, Volchenko's been fouled off the ball. Shuhu going from range.
But the keeper takes charge,
Caught
and it
by
was
the
pretty
goalkeeper.
straightforward.
And he's trying to
And there's
get
been
a
a
tackle on as
change
quick as
to
he can
the
here.
scoreline
Jay
in
Mason's
one
going
of
to pick
the
up the
other
loose ball
games.
though.
Alex has details.
Caballero.
Volchenkov,
Volchenkov. I need help, mate. He's 5'5".
Many thanks, Alex.
Alexandre. Meshkov. I've
Bad
aimed that
pass.
for Shuhu. I don't know who he's looking for there. there's nobody there to look for. Gomez wins the header, of course he does. Alexandre kind of ran away from him as the ball a little bit there. It's not like Alexandre.
Yeah, just gets in the way.
Smart. We get it gone. Hopefully, Marias can give it a little bit of a distance away from our area. Into Volchenkov. Was actually meant for Mason. Meshkov. To Volchenkov, who sent someone to the ground. I don't even know how. Caballero. That extra bit of pace.
Teammate available.
Volchenkov. Alexandre. Mason. 2-0. It's just patience and passing is what we need. And the captain strikes for, I believe, the 19th time this season. I may be incorrect on those stats. But that's given us a 2-goal cushion. It's going to be a lot harder for Colchester to get back into this one now. If they were going to get back into it at all. That's a brilliant finish from Mason. Arguably, the keeper has to do better. But he's put it through his legs, I believe. Oh no, it's just... I mean, it's not a great finish at all. I thought it was through his legs. It would have been a lot better if it was through his legs. But it's a finish. And Jay Mason gives us a second. Tovide coming off, not being an impact player today. Usually seems to do good against me, but it's not occurred. Number 10 coming on. Don't know who number 10 is. And Colchester obviously bringing on another attacking option to try and break down our back four. Caballero with a tackle. Doesn't get the ball. 18th goal for Mason. I apologise. Got ahead of myself. Alexandre cuts it out. Volchenkov asking for it. Begging for it, pretty much. And he's not got it. Should have put a bit more juice on the over the top ball, to be honest with you. Or maybe I should have passed it when he's initially asked for it, but we move. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Nikolai Allo with the control. Essentially a Nikolai Allo run on the cards here.
Controlled possession, as you can see. Yes, they've played well when going forward, but it's been their ability to
very much on the cards because I'm doing it.
So hard to play against here.
Nikolai Allo. Trademark run. Into Mason. On one more to Caballero. Volchenkov. Back to Mason. It was meant for Caballero, but it's gone back to Mason instead. Foul. Will continue, ref. Alexandre. One more. Volchenkov, I don't know if he's on. Is he on? He is on! I thought he was offside. We're having some audio issues with the commentary and that, but I don't understand why. But I thought that was offside.
Well, as you can see, it was a fairly simple finish in the end, but you still have to be in the right place. Keep your composure and finish it off.
I couldn't tell. Exactly the Colchester players were assuming it was offside, but I just played to the whistle. And we're just going to make some substitutions anyway, but I want to watch this back. Because I don't know if the game's had a howler there. So, Shuhu receives it. Immediately plays it on. Oh, that's tight. That's a tight one. That is a tight one. I think it's number 3's trailing leg, or number 5, I can't tell this. But basically, I think it's the bottom defender's trailing leg. Volchenkov onside for that. And it leads to the goal. He's calling for offside, but it's his trailing leg that's kept him onside. That's smart by Volchenkov. What we're going to do is going to have an Allo CDM masterclass. We're going to swap Alexandre for Ferretti. We're also going to give Illich a little run out for Shuhu. I don't want to keep... I don't want to stop Volchenkov's momentum. And then I don't really want to risk giving Caballero a full 90 on his return because he might still have some nagging injuries. So those are the changes. Swap Meshkov and Marin around if I can get to them. So Illich coming on for Shuhu. Caballero making way for Marin. And then Alexandre making way for Ferretti. We've moved Allo to CDM. 3-0 now. Cullingworth FC. And I feel like with each performance, our momentum is getting better. Our performances are getting stronger. And our chances of winning the league are getting more and more possible, pretty much. 16th goal of the season for Vyacheslav Volchenkov.
On to Kennedy. Through ball attempted, but
That's going to come all the way through to Marcelo Carrasco. I tried to rush him out there by holding wide, but I didn't need to. The ball was just too heavy. That could have been disastrous. A little bit of space at the Colchester player. got through there. Wasn't closed down well enough. Meshkov, Nikolai Allo. Treatment runs a little easier from CDM.
Looking confident with the ball at his feet.
Oh, one more to Marius Marin, who's just come on
Getting in the way there.
off the post before.
Well,
Unable
time
to make
for
it
cool
4-0, keeping the pressure on though. Marin,
Good-looking ball.
delivery. Volchenkov at 5'5" has won a header, but it's not the hat trick.
Well, that was the chance for the hat-trick, but the way he's playing, he's surely going to get it today.
How has he won the header? He is a dwarf of a player. It's unlucky, just wide. Could have been the hat trick. Still 3-0 and still only a brace for the young Russian.
And time for the change now.
Substitution again for Colchester. It's going to be Kennedy for Marshall. To be honest with you, I don't know where either of those players play. But they need something up front, really. It's a tall task. It was always going to be a tall task, but it's even more of a tall task now that we're 3 up.
And disappointing that
Marin
it's
tried
gone
to
out
get a
of
little
play.
tackle in. I think he does. It's come off Kazim. We're maybe getting audio issues, so I apologise for that in advance. As usual, just turn down the video, I would say. Ilic, Marin, Mason. There's nobody to cross it into. Allo's calling for it. I want to go back post towards Volchenkov, but he didn't make the run in. Try to get Volchenkov his hat
10
trick.
minutes to go.
And he's not for it, apparently. Dejan just gets there all day of the week. All day, every day. That wasn't the pass I was looking for, but it works. The pass was intended for Allo. So of course it's gone to Marias. That was for Marin, so of course it's gone to Mason. Marin back into J. Mason. Little charge and run forward here from our cam, perhaps.
Might really be able to trouble them here.
Sees Volchenkov edge. Ilic calling for it through, but not the easiest of balls to play off. Marius Marin has sealed it now. Their goalkeeper has had a disastrous performance. Most of these shots I've put on target are easily savable.
Well, here's the
They're not being saved for whatever reason, so I'm not going to complain. I'll take it. 4-0 lead here at the Colchester Community Stadium. Marius Marin. Oh, that's got to be a save. That actually has to be a save. I mean, Marin does score those type of goals from that kind of range a lot, but that was too close to the keeper to not be saved. Colchester's whole team, as well as their manager, will be yelling at George at the end of the match. Whereas try out strength. It's not gone successfully. Mason with his defensive duty. Carrasco with his save. Could he grab? There we go. Carrasco getting away with it there. Still on for his clean sheet on his debut. J. Mason making moves down this right side. Now into Ilic, who's not got much on. Have to play it back to Allo. Back into Ilic now. Could get a fifth here if pass went to the right player. 3 minutes of added time here. Don't really need much more. Results not been really arguable for the majority of the match. De Angelis tries to header it away. On the edge of the area. Colchester looking for one just to go for comfort, I guess. Allo's tackled twice. Marin's run straight into him. Oh, it doesn't matter. They've taken the ball too far away. And we get a 4-0 win on the road at Colchester. Marcelo Carrasco, first game in goal, clean sheet. Does that mean he gets to start against Crewe? I don't know. As well as Carrasco doing well in goal, we did have a solid back four performance there. There was a couple of times they got through. It was more on De Angelis' side. Gomez was a rock solid centre back in that one. De Angelis was a bit slippy, but he was more or less solid as well because he got the clean sheet and a 4-0 victory to kick off the episode. I'm not going to be upset about that, but if that means we're going to somehow lose to Crewe, then I'll be a little bit annoyed. Because if we beat Crewe, we get a vital objective done. And maybe the manager rating will go up again instead of him being the board being mad at me for whatever reason. I don't think they had a shot the entire second half. They may have had one. 61 to 39 in terms of possession, 11 shots to 4, 3.9 expected goals to 1.7 for Colchester. In a game that looked close at half time, we really asserted ourselves in the second half and we made sure the 3 points are going to be ours. Man of the match, I think it's going to be Volchenkov, innit? Don't know who else you can give it to. Vyacheslav Volchenkov, man of the match with an 8.9, 2 goals and an assist on the day. We've got Rafael Alexandre with an assist and a 7.9, another solid CDM performance from him. You can't go wrong with Rafael Alexandre. Jay Mason again, just being Jay Mason, bagging a goal, get a 7.9. Marcelo Carrasco in his debut as the goalkeeper, he had 3 shots on his goal, saved all 3. That leg save especially was incredible. Albert Gomez, like I said, strong centre-back performance. Bruno Caballero with a 7.6 and an assist on his return. Marius Marin coming on and bagging with the 4th goal of the game, 7.2. And Shuhu as well with an assist. I don't know why Shuhu is above De Angelis, because I've tried to put it in number order, but we move. There wasn't really a bad performance out there from us today. I'll give him that. Man of the match for them, if you can pick one, was Kennedy. Left defensive mid, 7.1 rating. Not great though. George has got 6.1. That's probably because he had so many shots. He managed to save some, but obviously couldn't save them all. 8 shots on his goal, 4 saves, 4 goals conceded. Not a great record. It's 50% though, I suppose, but it does mean he's let 4 in. Looking at the results then, I mean, Wigan lost, so we'll be above them, but Luton scraped a point, which by my maths means we're only 3 points off of Luton now. And they're either first or second, so that's automatics potentially. 3 points off of them. I don't know how Derby have done. I don't think they've played yet.
Questions.
Headlines after today will be all about Volchenkov's performance. Damn right, he sometimes just kicks on and scores loads. But he kept a good team display. I've got to say it's a full 11 victory there rather than just one player getting the credit. Strong defence. Good passes in midfield when they went to the right players, and brilliant attacking as well. We got the goals we needed. We're still unbeaten. I don't know how long we've been unbeaten for now. It feels like forever since we lost. I mean, we did have that 6-game losing streak, but ever since that, we've been winning. Or it was 6 or 7 games. But we've really turned it around, and we're really coming on in leaps and bounds. And we're showing ourselves that we want to be getting promoted to the Championship. Pride ourselves on our resilience, and we gave it everything, and we got our reward.
Thanks very much.
Brilliant performance and a deserved 4-0 victory. We've got monthly scouting reports. First one coming from Australia. We are scouting new places. David Pearson in Australia. Liam Harding will not be one of those people coming across. Neither will Reggie Herbert. Some of these names are quite cool. Aaron Dyson, not quite good enough, I'm afraid. Gabriel Lawton, not great. As well as Louis Smart, not very smart in that respect. Anton Nyberg, I believe I took him to Denmark. Now Scandinavian country. We've got Henrik Raven, who's got good potential, but his overall is just not good enough, I'm afraid. We need to have a decent amount of overall at this point as well. Conrad Jules, not good enough in terms of potential. August Holst, not good enough either way. Konstantin Mathiasen, we're going to turn him down based off his overall. Frey Jensen is not very good in terms of potential. And Lucas Mugensen, probably our only pickup from this report. We're just going to pick him up anyway and see what he can do. I want to try and get some of these signed. I know they're not all great. We've got Mikhail Nakimov, he's gone to Japan. And Tamiya Maeda is looking very strong. He will immediately be signed up. Shoimai will not be, unfortunately. Hideo Onishi is not coming in, I don't think, based off his potential. And then Ryosuke Mishima. Boy. Mikhail Nakimov's put a brilliant scout report on my table there. Vinogradov getting a loan offer as well. We'll delegate for a full season loan because it won't go into effect until the summer now. And we've got a player chat as well. Who's this from? Callum Lees. Now you changed your mind about selling me, boss. I hope you give me a chance to prove my value to the team. I want to build a future here, not to be sitting on the bench. First of all, I did give you a lot of chances in League 2, and granted you did pay off with them. And also, you're retiring into the season. What future are you trying to build? Derby drew as well. We're only 3 points off first place. And if we beat Derby, we'll go above Derby. Because we have the better goal difference. Caballero fails to finish on return from injury. He doesn't need to finish. He got an assist and he had a very good performance. Gomez is loving it here. Luton and Derby both played their next games and won them. We've got a loan agreement for Valery Vinogradov for next season, which is one I'm happy to accept. Blagoy Milicevic as well could go out on loan to Pacos Ferreira. That'll be a loan deal rather than a loan to buy. We'll see what happens with that. But Milicevic might want to try and rotate in a little bit more. The only problem with him is he's right mid and we don't really play wide midfielders. So like I said, Luton and Derby have played their games and won. Callum Lees is asking for a match. Hey boss, just want to let you know I'm 100% recovered from my injury. I'm hoping you might find room for me in the team today. Could take a little while. I'm just gonna try and sway him off asking to be picked, to be honest. So yeah. If we do win today, we'll be back within 3 points of the top 2, but it is gonna be a chase. It really is gonna be a chase. Looking at Youth Academy though before we go in, I think we're gonna have an immediate promotion for one man, and that is I forgot his name already, fucking hell. It is Mishima, that's the one. What is he? Is a centre mid / cam. Is that what he should be? Or can he be better somewhere else? No, he is a centre mid. I'll give him that. What we will do, you know what, we'll let him sit in the squad or in the Youth Academy for a little longer. Just till his potential rounds out a bit more. But that is a fucking hell of a pickup. And who was our other Japanese player? We got another Japanese player from the report. It was Tamiya Maeda, who he's a centre mid as well. And I would agree with that. I would tend to agree with that. Actually, I'd maybe considering putting him out wide. I mean, obviously we don't play out wide. But what the plan would be is I put him as a wide midfielder and then move him out on loan. I think he actually would be better as a wide midfielder, you know. We'll do that. Probably give him a loan spell in the summer. As for Mishima, he'll probably slot straight in for next season. But we'll keep an eye on him as well. I don't think I actually put a development plan on Mishima, which is stupid, because he's the best player in the academy right now. I did sign someone else, but I don't know how... McGenson, wasn't it? He's not looking too great. No, it wasn't McGenson. Who was it? It was McGenson. We're scouting Denmark just now. We'll leave it for now. Alright, so Mishima, taking a look around at his stats. He is a centre mid. I'll give him that. But there's a lot that needs work here. Try and figure it out. Passing is actually not the worst. We'll go box to box for now. He can work on that and hopefully upgrade. His potential is ridiculous, so he might be a long-term investment rather than a short-term one. We're going to save over before I mess up anything. And then we'll go into game 2. I want to get this wrapped up before 2 o'clock, of course, because the Man United versus Leeds match is on and I want to watch that. So we've got about 2 hours, which we should be done within 2 hours, realistically. So, of course, again, the game has realised that changing the kits is probably not the best idea, even though they're both the same colour. They will go in their away kit, we'll go in our home kit, obviously. We're hosting this one. This is a match to get that win streak objective done. I've got to... I'm going to give Carrasco another go, you know. I don't want to, like, fully shift Lishka out, but a clean sheet on your debut. It's not a bad debut at all. I guess I'll put Lees on the bench. Yeah, alright, cool. We'll do that. In fact, I'm actually... Shuhu's got up another rating. I was considering swapping him for Latanzio, and I think I might do that. Just in case we need a big banger off the bench. We've got Shuhu to come off the bench and give us something. So looking at this squad then, we've got Carrasco in goal, Moraes and Ferretti as the fullbacks, DeAngelis and Gomez as the centre-backs, CDM is Alexandre, Caballero and Marin the centre-mid partnership, Jay Mason up in cam as well as being the captain of the team. We've got Volchenkov and Laura Latanzio as our strikers. They've gone for a 4-3-3 holding. Some of them are quite tired as well, so maybe we'll try and take advantage of that. We're at the Roydwood Terrace. Hopefully, we're going to get a victory here to get that win streak objective done, but also to get back in within reach of both Luton Town and Derby County. The race is on, though. To be fair, the race is well truly on. And if we keep getting the same results as what Derby are, and then we beat Derby at the end of the episode, I'm not saying we will. I'm saying if we do, we genuinely could finish this episode in an automatic promotion spot, potentially even at the top of the table. That is the stakes from this episode.
4 goals in 3 games.
Jay Mason on a bit of a scoring streak. I was considering giving him a rest for Vidovic, but I can't, in all good conscience, do that when he is playing out of his skin. This is why I wish we were still in some cup competitions, because it gives players like Vidovic, gives players like Lees and people who are asking for games, gives them a bit more chance. I don't know why I've put Callum Lees on the bench. I already said to him maybe, but we will maybe give him a chance to feature towards the end of the game. Because he is I say a Cullingworth legend, we've only done 3 seasons, but he is a early OG Cullingworth player, and he's retiring at the season, so we want some game time.
Hopefully we get a really good game here.
So let's see what the boys will produce in front of their own fans. Obviously, the 3 points is all that matters. It doesn't matter how many we concede as long as we score more.
The role of the holding midfield player so important. Is he there to dictate the play with his passing, or be a defensive screen?
We've got such a good team for this league. We should be going up easily, and potentially even should be getting promoted straight from the Championship. I'm not going to say that we will, because that's one of the most difficult leagues in the world. And even after that, we're in the Premier League, and that'll just get even harder. And then the Champions League, it'll just keep getting harder. So it's not going to get any easier. But we've got the squad to get out of League One, in my opinion.
Well, the wingers will be key.
It's just getting the form.
The right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support.
I'm really hoping we can get through automatically, possibly even with the League One title, because I do not want to do playoffs. I hate playoffs. Went through enough playoffs at Bradford City, and in one of the seasons we lost a playoff final. It was just a whole another season in the Championship. Like, ugh. Anyway, here we go. This would be the 5th match in a row winning at home, and off the back of that last game, I'm quite confident. I'm not going to lie.
And so the battle commences.
Especially with Carrasco's debut performance, quite a nifty little keeper between the sticks. Just for the record as well, this is still on world class with the sliders as they were when I was on that 6-game losing streak, so I don't know what's gone on, unless they've just changed, either changed the game somehow, or I've just gotten better, which could be either way. Could just try to get a feel for the ball here, just passing it around.
And Finney has it. Now what can they do from here?
Potentially an attack on Dejan, just makes a tackle, and he gets there again. Apparently, Alexandra didn't want to be associated with that bit of defence there. It is Rafa Alexandra on the ball now, through to Latanzio. I've got 2 not physical strikers, 2 kind of weak strikers up front. This is going to be interesting.
Well, things just don't seem right at the club, do they? They should really be challenging for the title, but over the course of the season...
If they're talking about me, by the way, how things don't seem right at the club, I hope we're saying about Crew, because if we're talking about me, things are going right. We're taking with, like, gas now, and we are going for the title. We are challenging. We're only 3 points off the... 3 points off the top. I panicked there. That's a brilliant run through by Kashka. Marias needs to do better watching that, but Carrasco has a save there. Now, it wasn't the greatest of shots after that build-up play from Crew. I'll give him that. It was a good build-up, but the shot was just not very good. Marin, Volchenkov, Mason making a run. Latanzio spotting Jay Mason. Caballero tried to get on one more to Latanzio, but couldn't quite find the pass.
Knight, he's given us away.
DeAndre's blocks again, and he's been blocked off, and I don't know why it hasn't switched me to Marin.
Well,
but now it's committed fucking DeAndre's out of defence. And it's a goal. I don't understand this game sometimes. It really pains me when I'm trying to switch player to Alexandre so I don't commit my centre-back out position, and the game has decided you want to keep playing as your centre-back. Like, that's fucking ridiculous. There's not much I can do about that. I even tried to get DeAndre's back as well, but not really anything I can do. Mariah's tried to come across. And I mean, I knew after that, the fact that it dragged DeAndre's out when I tried to switch to Alexandre, I just knew we were going to get punished for it, and there's not much I can do about that. I mean, Carrasco maybe should be making a better save, but he's just new to the club, so we'll give him a break in his early stages. He got a clean sheet on his debut. Knight getting his 4th of the season for Crew. We're 1-0 down. I can't believe it. Just how letting me switch to Alexandre there prevents that.
Featured on the back pages of quite a few newspapers.
We already know that Callum Lees is hanging out the boots. There's some stupid tackles coming here. I've talked to him. Marin, make a bit of space.
A big loss for the club.
Yes, it really is.
Goes back post. Volchenkov getting in front of his man, but not getting the contact required.
That should have been the equaliser.
I mean, it wasn't an easy one to take on, to be fair. But I don't know. I don't really know what to expect from that, to be honest. I haven't changed the ball. I'll probably just leave the ball, to be honest. It's very much good for all weathers. And if it snows again, we don't have to fuck around with changing the ball. That's an awful pass.
Well, to win the ball back.
This is not what we need. We need a win here to get this objective done, and we're bottling it. That's off the pitch, surely. Yeah.
Over the touchline for a throw in.
We'll have to turn this around somehow. Maybe taking Shuhu off was a mistake, but at least we have him on the bench, just in case. It was just Volchenkov was playing really well, and I wanted to give Latanzio a chance up front, so that's the only reason Shuhu is dropped. I can't afford to drop Volchenkov when he's in the form he's in. Man's calling for it, but he's gone behind 2 centre-backs. Okay, and then it wouldn't let me switch to Volchenkov to make a tackle. Oh, lovely.
Is it going to end up being productive for them?
Carrasco, come for that, mate. You know. I had to hold Y with my entire thumb there. Like, I put so much pressure on my Y button. I thought he was going to like realise himself that he had to come up for that, but proved wrong. Ferretti has gone for a what's his name? Luciano Ferretti trademark run. It's not paid off.
Forest.
He is back now though. Backish. Gomez wins that all day, except what?
What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick.
I don't understand how Gomez
there's been so much talk about
didn't win that.
Transfer,
Chukwuemeka.
no
That's really, yeah, I don't even know who that club is.
Well, he's a great talent.
What's that got to do with me at all?
Week in, week out.
Just tell me the big transfers at least. I know I've read through them all, but at least tell me the big transfers so I'll know who they are. I won last game, I didn't know who it was either. Marius Marin. For Cullingworth here. Try to create something, man. Latanzio to Jay Mason. He's turned his man. Oh, it's a good save from Jaskalainen. Caballero. Volchenkov can't get across. Crew get it away. You've got to be joking me. This isn't the game we lose to fuck up this win streak at home, do we? Really?
Had much less of the ball, but their attacking play has been really
incisive. You bastard.
It's been a really good display from them so far.
Can he finish? Oh,
fuck off, man. This game is just scripted to the fucking hilt, isn't it? It just is scripted, isn't it? The game that you need to win is when Crew, who I believe are in like 18th, turn up and play like prime Barcelona.
Well, here it is again.
Carrasco's having a mare. I've tried to. Well, I've not really done. Well, I've not done anything there. I just haven't closed that down, have I? I mean, I probably should have done a better job of closing that down. But at the same time, who's marking Finney here? He's making a run in, just clear as day. Carrasco maybe could do a bit better there. But I think it's more down to the defence and why nobody's marking Finney coming in with his run, to be honest with you. And why partly because I didn't shut down the left mid with Ferretti either. Didn't help. 2-0 down in the game we need to absolutely win. Marius Marin has not got anything on and we lose the ball again. Albert Gomez has to get there and he does. Alright, sick. Decent. De Angelis. Alexandria. I don't know what's going on in this game so far, but we've not been able to be at our best, which is kind of annoying. So at best, we're unbeatable. Caballero. Launches out to Marin. Into Mason for 2-1. I think he's on. He is on. Who else but Captain Magnificent? Jay Mason. That was good passing player. Knocked out to Marin. I put it back into Mason. I was hoping he'd be
Well, here's the
onside,
replay,
and he
he showed
was.
great awareness
And we've
to
just
play
side
this through
footed it
ball.
past, and
And
we're
then he
back in
almost
this.
mishits this, to be honest. You
Is
just
he even
wondered if that
onside
received
though?
the
Like
keeper and caught
I
him off
genuinely
guard.
can't
Either
tell.
way, they
I'm
all
not going to do the
got
instant replay thing again. I'm just going to take it. That probably should be a save. It's not great shooting, but actually, to be honest, it's not a bad shot. Nestled into that bottom corner. It's not easy to save, not easy to predict. And we're at 2-1 now.
Rolling again. 2-1 the score.
Just two
What's
more
gonna happen
goals,
next?
and we are going to be completing that objective. 19th goal of the season for Jay Mason. He's been unreal. And the amount of assists he's made as well. It all adds up. It all adds up at the end of the day. It's going to be either him or Shuhu with the most overall contributions. I think it might be Mason who edges it, honestly. Mason does get more game time, to be fair. Caballero, make that run to the space. Nice.
Well, they're moving
Back
the
to
ball neatly
Volchenkov.
enough.
Oh, he's been
But
creased up. I
undecisive
mean, it's a
pass.
clean tackle, but I've been creased. Don't get me wrong, I know it's clean.
Knight.
But that's the problem with having such weak strikers, man. Maybe Shuhu is what's required.
And can they create something?
Great ball through if they can have anyone to be in the middle.
Really should
Which
have
they
been more
don't,
of that.
and Knight loses control of it.
Well, truth be told, he's only had a very limited
Latanzio's
influence
not
on
done
this
much
game,
today.
Stuart.
Maybe it
Yeah,
will
he
be a
struggled to get on the
Shuhu
ball in
appearance for the
dangerous
second
areas.
half.
You can argue the service hasn't been good enough, but I don't think his movement has been dynamic as it normally
DeAngelis,
is. He certainly needs to improve
Gomez. We might get one more chance, one more stab at an equaliser before half time. I wouldn't bet on it, especially since I've tried to change direction with Volchenkov there and the game has read me completely. As long as they don't get a third.
Lundstrom.
We're going to get a chance, you know.
It is a decent
Alexandre
looking
just chasing
attack
back.
here.
Marin, just dribble it away, mate. Don't risk
And with
it.
that,
Don't
the
risk
first
anything.
half draws to a close. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
I mean, I'm happy with Mason's
Yeah, he's
display.
played
I'm just
pretty well,
upset
to
with
be
the
fair.
rest of the
He's
team.
confident
Not
and
very
sure on
good.
the ball, but he's going to need a helping hand if they
And
are to
by
turn this around in the second half.
most of the team, I really mean my centre-backs, not marking the men who are coming in to take the shots on, as well as Carrasco, who's not been great, unfortunately, which means they'll probably be rotating Lishka back in for the last two games of the episode. Looking at the results then, any that really impact us? Wigan are drawing, that's fine. Derby are winning, that's not fine. Luton are also winning. Okay, it's just gonna be a straight up race. And if we drop points here, we'll fully just put ourselves into danger. 62-38 in terms of possession, 3 shots apiece, and 2.4 expected goals to 1.7. They are in the lead, but we deserve, off the stats, to be very much right there. We deserve to be equal, I think, I would say, personally. And obviously, the second half is not only about getting equal, but finding a winner as well. Tanzio may need to make way. He doesn't do something soon. Jay Mason, I've tried to first time pass that and it just refused. It was like, nah. Marias, come on, mate.
They need to get tighter. Thomas. It looks promising.
Why am I not DeAngelis? Why am I Marias there?
Possibilities.
Oh, fuck
Could be
off,
troublesome.
man.
It might be. Must be.
Oh, just, you know what, honestly. The player switching in this game is mad. Like,
And no wonder
I don't understand how it can be so shit.
Well, here's the replay.
I just need to go DeAngelis there, and it's put me to Marias, and I didn't realise.
And
And then the rest of the defence was awful. Carrasco lets in a third. It's just, it's bad defending, but at the same time, player switching is a myth. So, what can you do? They don't deserve this. I'm bringing on the big man. I don't care. Latanzio's not done enough for me. We're bringing on the big man. Callum Lees, you may have to sit this one out, lad, because we're in struggle zone.
they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game.
Sorry, Lewis, but you've not really contributed anything. It probably wasn't the right idea to start you. Probably not the right idea to start Volchenkov and Latanzio. I think Shuhu has to be one of the strikers just for physicality and just sheer quality.
It's a goal for Colchester United.
Fucking hell, they just play one ball through, they ping one ball through and it nearly gets to their player every time. Marius Marin getting pressured. That was for Alexandre, but I'm now in struggle area because it's gone to the wrong player. Why is everyone
Many
fucking
thanks
all
as
committing
ever,
up
Alex.
front? I need someone to play it too short so we can build it up, man.
Well, he's
Marias
lost the
gets a
ball.
better cash get there. And then instantly just pass it. It's going to be one of these games, isn't it? I'm already... Oh, fuck
Chance
off,
to
man.
cross.
I'm already feeling the fourth coming for
Really
them.
bright-looking attack. Surely. And the keeper
Good save by Carrasco.
tremendous
No,
command.
no sense about wanting to close that down. It just didn't feel like it. They're like, yeah, you know, we could, but we're not gonna. You know, it should be 4. It really should be 4. We have to get 3 goals in order to keep our win streak objective on the cards. We have to win 4-3.
So making the
We can't allow them to
substitution
score anymore. We need to start banging them in like nobody's business. Mandron coming on for Knight. Knight's had a very good game up top. He's caused us issues. And Mandron's a quite good lower league striker, so I'm not really rating my chances of getting back into this one, to be honest with you. I'm not saying it isn't possible. I'm just saying I'm not liking our chances. Why is Caballero... What the fuck? Alright.
Ainley
Yes.
with it. Pulls it back. A corner will
Goodbye,
ensue.
Marias. Oh, boy. It is the one that I have to win. It's the one that I'm choking on. Really considering that I should have swapped Carrasco for Lishka. But, I mean, at the start of the game, I won't now. I'll just give Carrasco the best of the rest. Lundstrom coming off for Robbins to centre mid switch. I've got half an hour to get 3 goals. Don't go short, you'll
And over it
pussies.
comes.
That's got to be
Corner
Carrasco's.
Far too close to the goalkeeper.
Ferretti. Into Marin. Mason, we just need to be fucking
And
very
so
good.
30 minutes left for play in this one.
Right, yeah. So what that consists of, Mason, when I say we need to be very good, it doesn't mean pass it straight to the crew player. It means get it through to Volchenkov like I know you're able to.
At some point, they have to threaten the space in behind the defenders. Otherwise, they're going to lose this.
Mason to Marin. It's a great tackle from Gomez, man. They just play one ball through and it's suddenly in, for whatever reason. That's actually going to get it kept in as well, isn't it?
Into the box. Not all that convincing
That would have been
defensively.
fair, but I wouldn't have even been mad about that if that had been a goal, because that would have been fair play. I'll be mad about that if that's a goal.
Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession.
Can we
That's
just
what
make
you
some
call defending from the
fucking
front.
space?
Here. Good-looking ball. Can he take advantage? And there it
Oh,
is.
just fuck off.
Another
Just
goal.
fuck off,
That
man.
should
I
be
can't be
a
fucked.
back from this.
We're shit. I guess the win streak objective isn't getting done. I'm not crying over that, to be honest. It's not the end of the world. Just as long as I don't get fucking fired. What I don't understand is how they can play it around us that easily with the players I have.
And that's exactly what he did.
Mandron gets his goal. It's not even a good shot. All Carrasco needs to do is get a bit further out. It's going to be Lishka back in goal for the next couple of games, I believe, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. It's just been awful. And I don't understand why it's been so awful. Might as well give the other players that want some minutes now. We're not going to get fucking back into this, are we? Mason's coming off. He's having a break. We need him ready for the next game. Vidovic can have a little run out. You know what? Callum Lees, you might as well go on, mate. We've lost anyway, so just have your fun. Oh, that's a... Well, I mean, after the first game, this has really brought me back down to earth. It's not going to be all just fucking easy peasy lemon squeezy, is it?
The ball rolling again.
Be a
in what
challenge.
has been an utterly one-sided match.
It's just going to have to be consistency from us boys, and we just don't have that for whatever reason. I just have to reevaluate his tackle. It probably is a clean tackle. It's just my own mind. It is, yeah, fair enough. He's actually got a really good fit to the ball there. It's just gonna be one of those games where we just can't get the luck or anything today.
Strong but fair tackle.
I mean, I've not even played that badly.
Into the final 20 minutes.
They've
Lost
played a lot
possession.
better. That's pretty much it. I mean, realistically, for their goals, my goalkeeper should be doing better, I think, with all 4 of them, but...
And still danger here.
Good save. I don't know how Gomez hasn't stayed on Mandron there, but that's fine. I'm not surprised the fans are booing. If I was there, I'd be booing. We've been not the value for money. Caballero into Vidovic. On one more to Shuhu. Might get one back. Never mind. Jaskalainen's having his fucking Neuer day. Brilliant play from us and a very good strike from Shuhu. But Jaskalainen's equal to it. Strong hand. Save it for a corner. It's one of these games. You just know when it's not going to go in your favour sometimes with this FIFA. You just know that it's just going to go wrong. Caballero. I've aimed it for Shuhu, who has ran away from where I've aimed it initially. That's useful.
Really getting stuck in.
Alan Lee's tackled. It's weird seeing Lee's on the pitch again. I didn't think I'd ever be using him again. But he's here. I don't know what he'll provide. It was just giving minutes because he wanted minutes.
Well, approaching full time, and this is wearing the look of mission impossible for the home side.
Volchenkov, yeah, it's not happening, I don't think. Oh, Callum Lee's making a darting run, just close down the crew defence. I'll give that give the credit to the crew defence as well. They've been very good.
There's been so much space for their opponents to operate in, and they've had a field day. The final
been very strong.
come soon enough.
They've really come on us the second half and just asserted their dominance like we did in the second half against Colchester last game. They've really been the better team. I'll give them that. I do have questions about some of my goalkeeper's save attempts, but we move, you know. That was for Shuhu. That was for Shuhu. I don't know how it's found its way all the way to Volchenkov, but okay. So I mean, like, it's just these games where you know it's just not going to go right for you. I've won the header with Alexandre, not got the ball. To be honest, I don't even know if I won the header. It looked like it's 50-50. Just don't let him score a fifth, man. I don't want to make it look embarrassing. If we get a second goal back, it makes it look a little less, you know, one-sided. But I don't think we will. They've been full value for the win. Questions surrounding Carrasco's save attempts, though, like I said.
Dangerous looking attack.
Vidovic, Caballero, they're really fucking pressing me here.
Get in behind them? Well, far too much elevation there.
I think that was a block. Can't tell. It might have just been a straight shot that was awful. It's been an awful performance here in this one, and it is going for a goal kick. Right, so it was just a bad shot from Shuhu. I brought in the big man to hopefully get some goals. They've scored twice, I believe, in that time. Or maybe I think it was just after the third I brought him on. I'm wanting to be Gomez. It's just let me be nobody. I've committed. Yep, cool. They've deserved it. Fair play to you. Get a fifth, fair play to you. I'm trying to be DeAngelis and he's just running away from the whole situation. I'm trying to switch player, and because it's like doing some animation, like DeAngelis here, I've tried to be him to come back across this other side because I knew they were going to pass it across the other side. And it's just not allowed me. Thankfully, Carrasco has prevented us from conceding a fifth. Not something I expected to say at the start of this game. It's a heavy defeat, and it's brought us a bit back down to earth. We can't play like this if we want to get the title. That's just it. That's just cut and dry of it, really. And especially in the Derby game, we've kind of fucked ourselves, because even if we do beat Derby, they might be on a win streak. Oh, Carrasco's mad at, I think, Lee's there, or Marias. They were both in the situation. Carrasco could have, like, just got that rather than it being an awkward scramble, but luckily it's a goal kick. I doubt we'll get one more attack off. I think the ref will just blow as soon as it gets to 4 minutes. But we can give it a go anyway. Never mind, we'll just aim for the wrong player instead, you know. That's more fun, in my opinion. DeAngelis with a tackle. What a shitty game. What a shitty game. I've not got an issue with it because Crew deserve it. But you just know when the game's not going to be on your side. Jaskalainen, strong goalkeeper for them. I think maybe starting Carrasco for his second game in a row immediately was probably not the move. It should have been Lishka in the net today. Don't know if it would have made a difference. They were very good. Very annoying though, because that was our final game to get that objective done. And I don't know if we'll have another chance. I don't even know if we have 5 home games left in the season. We may do, but we'd have to win every single one of them. Can't remember. I think that was like the 35th game or 33rd, maybe. I don't know. We might still have enough time to do it. But if we don't do it, I guess it's not the end of the world. I think if we win the league title, the board will be like, alright, fine. But we actually need to not lose 4-1 if we're going to win the fucking league title. Take a look at the stats here. 55 to 45 in terms of possession, 9 shots to 5 in their favour, and 6.4 expected goals to our 3. So it probably is the right result. I think maybe we deserve another goal in that, but it's the right result in terms of them winning. Man of the match for us, if you can pick one. We were all fucking all over the place, all dog shit, but Jay Mason got the goal for us and got a 7 rating. Marius Marin with the assist for that goal and 6.6. As for them, they were very good today. Oliver Finney, 2 goals and an assist from centre mid. 9 rating for him. We had Knight with a goal and an assist and an 8 rating as well. Kashka, very strong. He caused all sorts of problems for Moraes. Ainley with 2 assists off that left wing. Ferretti couldn't deal with him. Maybe Allo was the starter there today, I don't know. But 7.5 for him. And then Mikhail Mandron coming off the bench to get a goal as well with 7.5. What was our goalkeeper looking like? He's only got a 6.3. How do you only get 6.3? 3 shots on his goal, 2 saves, 1 conceded. Well, I guess his rating is low because he let 1 in out of the 3 shots on his goal, but I thought he was quite good. Maybe because we didn't have a lot of opportunities. What was our goalkeeper like? I don't even want to know, do I? He was the 4th best player. We let 4 in and he was the 4th best player. 8 shots on his goal, saved 4, conceded 4. That's kind of like the Colchester keeper, the previous game. But thankfully, the one good thing about this is the winning streak comes to an end and we don't get questions about the winning streak. All the 3 teams around us have won as well. So Wigan will probably leapfrog us and Luton and Derby will be 9 points clear of us now. We do still have a game in hand over both of them, but that'll only even put us to 6 points behind. It's going to be a race. That wasn't the way for it to end, no, but it couldn't last forever. We'll go positive. It's a bit annoying. Taking former league position into account, I'm disappointed with this result. I don't even know what went wrong, to be honest. They've just outplayed us, I think. Our defender wasn't good enough, but again, I want to stay positive. Crew were just better than us. That's not a performance of a championship level side. That's what we want to be at. We've lost to Crew twice. Crew have done a double over us. You know, senior players to step up. We don't really have a lot of senior players, to be honest. It's more a young squad, but the main players need to know what they're doing. And that's Jay Mason, who granted got a goal, needs to be creating more. Shu Hu, who came on and did nothing. It might have been better just keeping Latanzio on. I'm low-key fuming, and that rating is going further and further down. Milosevic going to Pacos Ferreira on a year loan. If we get sacked, that's the career mode, by the way. That's it. Can't do anything about it. Rating is going down. It's declining. We need to make up the gap to win the league, but it's getting harder and harder as we go. Vinogradov loan. I think that's been confirmed now. He'll be going to Giresunspor. I believe that's in Turkey. He's going there for a year. I'm actually vexed at what's just happened, to be honest with you. Volchenkov position change option. Oh, that confused the shit out of me then. I thought it meant the main Volchenkov. It's the backup Volchenkov that we got. He's finished to left mid. It might be better than left wing back. It is. He's pulled. Okay then. Oh, right. It just shows that some of these development plans really do pay off. And of course, he's going to need a pace upgrade. So whichever does the most pace. There we go. He's looking prime for a loan. Maybe some game time, potentially. But they'll have to use him centre mid. I mean, Marin's a right mid by trade, but we played by centre mid ever since, and he's alright with it. He's like, yeah, cool, mate. Like, look, right mid. Always been. I don't really care about switching him to centre mid because there's no real need to. We'll just kind of switch up this for now. Brown needs to get some game time though, so I need to try and find out a way to feature them both. Meshkov and Brown both equally ready to break out, but it's hard to get them both game time. Anyway, I'm a little bit annoyed with that last result, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm more annoyed at myself rather than anything, because there's nothing I can do. Crew played well. But we are now 9 points off the trail. Granted, we are very much in the playoff spots, and we will probably remain in the top 6 for the rest of the season now. But it's a push for the title we have to go for, and we're just not good enough on occasions. I don't understand sometimes why we're not good enough. The highest conceding team in the league. Morecambe have conceded less than us, and they're bottom of the league. They're probably going to get relegated. Oh, it's just sometimes so frustrating, man. I mean, we played Doncaster here, and then we finish off against Derby, but I'm not even in any mood or any confidence as I was beforehand. I don't have as much confidence as I did, because we've just been battered by possibly relegation battling side. But what was the other score at Crew? Where's the other game, Crew? Where's the other Crew game? Did I go past it? Oh no, it was the first game of the season, we lost 2-0. No wonder I forgot it. It was the first match. Whatever. What like undefeated streak were we on? I'm just counting it for the league, by the way. I know in the cup we lost to Salford, but what was the undefeated streak in the league before we lost? 1, 2. We lost to Derby 2-1 as well. That's great. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 game undefeated streak. Comes to an end like that. Quite annoying, but we move. Doncaster in mid-table, so hopefully a win on the cards after that performance, but I don't know. Again, kick clash. Which means I'll have to do it because the game won't. I'm the home team, so I'm wearing my home kit. Thank you very much. Now, lads, I don't know what went wrong there, but we're gonna have to make sure it goes right. I'm gonna give Arlo the run out over Ferretti. He was awful at dealing with their left winger, the Crew left winger. I was considering switching off Marias as well, but Arlo Bourne, he just isn't good enough for this league. So I don't really have anyone else better. Might have to go for another backup left back come come summer. We're past January, we're in February. But anyway, Lishka in goal, Marias Nalo as a full back, DeAndres and Gomez as a centre backs, Alexandre once again holding that line in CDM, Caballero and Mara in the centre mids, Jay Mason, captain, and hopefully our shining light still. Volchenkov and Shu to start up top. I don't know really who I want to play up top, to be honest, because everyone was awful. You know, 1 goal with Mason, but we'll see what we can do. They're going to 4-3-3 holding. We're going to 4-1-2-1-2. We're at the road with Terrace, and hopefully we're going to redeem for what we just saw, because that was a pitiful display. Have you heard about a Scottish team who beat Dortmund in the week? Yeah, they're now losing to fucking Dundee. In all fairness though, it's a Premiership game. I thought it was a cup game, but in all fairness, Rangers beating Dortmund is mad. I'm just gonna sweat this. Get fucked. Easy. little sway there.
All eyes on one
Thought my
man.
Volchenkov kept coming
He's been in
closer, but
terrific form as evidenced by 4 goals in 3 games.
still, Jay Mason's been good, but we need a full 11. We don't need a full 1. We're not a one-man team here. We need a strong, solid outfit.
Really should have pulses racing. Every reason to
Carrasco being put back on the bench after that embarrassing display against Doncaster, against Crew. We are against Doncaster now. Realistically, probably shouldn't have started him for the second game in a row.
Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Yes, thanks as always, Derek.
But at the same time, he did put some decent saves. There is potential there with Carrasco, 100%, but I think for the rest of the episode we'll be using Roman Lishka. Especially for the Derby game, we need someone who I can trust, and as much as Lishka can be a bit of a fucking wild card in between the sticks, I trust him more than Carrasco. I'm not going to put Carrasco on the bench. I meant to actually switch Kovacic and Carrasco, but I forgot. So hopefully Lishka doesn't get injured or a red card, because it means Kovacic is coming on. Right. I wish Volchenkov would just grow, man. He's 5'5", and I don't think he's never going to get any taller.
This is the lineup for the visitors today.
I'm debating dragging him back to cam and having him in that little kind of cam role as a backup as well to Jay Mason. Because he can play cam quite well. I'm wondering if he goes back there. We get Shuhu, obviously as one striker. We move on Latanzio or potentially keep him. I don't know, we'll see what happens in terms of getting to the championship. And then just buying a good new striker for Season 4. Moving Volchenkov back might be the plan. Might be the play. But I don't know. Also means he gets less game time behind Jay Mason though. So I don't know. We'll kick it off here at the Roydwood Terrace, and we absolutely need to redeem ourselves following that last home game, and we need to go for that win streak again, which is a pain in the arse. I don't really care about it, but the board apparently do. Because I could win the league, but if I don't get that win streak, I might get sacked. Doncaster, we played them earlier in the season. I believe we beat them.
Davey.
I don't have lost out there. Couldn't tell you. Genuinely couldn't tell you. Moraes gets the block in. Out to Caballero. Into Mason. On one more to Marius Marin now. Player to watch, of course, is Jay Mason. Who else do you watch when the best player in the world is in League One?
He's been absolutely outstanding. He's taken the chances that have come his way, and he looks a real
Alo
threat
onto
every time he
Shuhu.
gets the ball.
Good bit of control from the Chinese striker. Onto Marius Marin. Caballero and Akers. And it's probably not the pass that was required to get to him. To be honest, I probably played the wrong pass. I want to go as Alo. I want to go as Alo. Thank you. Thank you. And now I'm on the floor. I've been fouled off the ball. And now we're in disarray.
Promising possession, this.
Alo blocks for in Doncaster. Well, that really brought it back down to earth, that match. Which means the Derby game is even more important than it was before. It's imperative we get 3 points in that one. It's imperative we get 3 points here first. Got to look past Doncaster, they're solid.
Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass.
Moraes gets tackling, but it's still not away. The pressure is still on from Doncaster here. It's actually our throw-in. I thought it came off there, or our player. I thought Moraes got tackled. That's fine then.
And
Gomez into Marin. Bit of trouble here, but it was for Shuhu, but apparently didn't have enough power on it, so it decided to look onto Mason instead, who wasn't really able to receive it. Gomez with a brilliant tackle. Shuhu has realised now to get involved in the play. Caballero. Bust a lung to get forward here. I did do a ball roll, but it hasn't been registered. Back to Moraes. Alexandre. You little fucking cheeky bastard.
In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here.
I'm just chasing the hole with Gomez. That was a stupid move. That was really stupid.
Joe Dodu. Davey.
Just playing it around like prime Barcelona right now. Alexandre gets his foot in, but it's not enough. Still just falls back to them. Shuhu tries to tackle. He switched me late, so didn't get a tackle in on time.
Every pass hitting its target.
Fucking hell, man. He's got to 14th. DeAndres, good block. They're playing like prime Barcelona and they're in 14th.
Who?
Oh, I tried to get over top to Jay Mason. I saw him making the run through, but blocked. Unfortunately, I think their player also saw the run going through. Don't know where Alo is. I'm just going to use Marin.
Decent position. Timely intervention.
DeAngelis reads it like a book. Jay Mason. Oh, I thought the man was going to run with Volchenkov and Jay Mason have a clear run through. Smart from the defender to cut back across and stop me.
Roshan Williams.
Bloody hell, it's like playing a second coming of fucking
Taylor.
Italy, mate.
No, high quality defending.
Okay, referee. I mean, it's going to be yellow and play stop, so we can continue. That wasn't for... Oh, I fucking thought they were going to get it. I've just pressed B to tackle. Oh, you fucking idiot donkey.
John Taylor.
This whole first passage of play, a whole first half so far, has just been all fucking Doncaster pressing the shit out of me, by the way. That's awful. That is awful. I'm not saying it's awful by my goalkeeper, because it's a good shot. And, I mean, with all the attacking pressure they've had on me, they deserve it. It's Nikolai Allo. I don't know what he's done here.
Well, here it is again. He hits this.
I'm trying to get across. And for whatever reason, he's gone that. He's gone a different direction from where I've actually aimed my stick. I've tried to get across the man, and he's gone away from the man. And Bostock's been left open. I tried to get DeAngelis across to block it. It's not an easy one to save. It's a good shot into the bottom left. I mean, Lishka maybe could do a little bit better, but it's not an easy save by any means. Former Spurs midfielder, I believe, puts it in for his second goal of the season. Never really broke out at Spurs, to be fair, so I understand why people wouldn't know he was at Spurs, but former Spurs player John Bostock. And we're down again. Must just be a home curse. Noyle got a yellow card for that earlier foul on Volchenkov. I'm going to be honest with you, Shuhu doesn't feel like he has 92 pace. That's everyone. Caballero, Mason, Marin. I mean, it's a foul. It was meant for Alexandri as well, that pass, but I'm not even going to try and say who it's meant for anymore, because it just goes anywhere. It just goes where it wants. It goes where it pleases. Mason is on this free kick. There's absolutely no way I'm shooting this. It's about 31 yards. I don't recommend. 30 yard anyway. Yeah, I'm not shooting that. Was for Alexandri, but that's okay. I'll shoot this. Fuck it. You just never know sometimes. I won't shoot the free kick, but I will shoot it from the same distance normally. Let me tell you. Oh, DeAngelis, mate. How did you not get that? Can I switch to Volchenkov this Christmas? No? Right, cool. That's going to be Lishka's. I don't know why he's come out of his box. He could just whip that to go in his box, but we move. Allo into Marin. Shuhu through to Mason. Back into Shuhu. That was for Caballero. And then the pass to Caballero just goes past him. It really is like clockwork, this game, fucking you over. It just does it like automatically. It knows when to and how to and what to do about it. Like, it's just fucking sick. Bruv, some of these passes just aren't going to the right players today. For a second I thought I'd snuck in. I was about to yell. He was close with that one. Okay, I deserve to concede a second though. Fingertip stretch. I think it was probably either going to hit the post or go wide anyway, but Lishka taking absolutely no chances just in case, and that's what you like from your goalkeeper.
And he's fired over the corner. Oh, that's gone out.
Played off close for a goal kick.
Well, truth be told, his influence on this game has been very limited.
1-0 Doncaster. It looks like we're going to the break as we may get one more chance out of this, but I doubt it. We've only got 1 minute stoppage time. So we're going to have to chase a game. We get a minimal amount of time. When they have to chase a game, they get all the time in the fucking world, let me tell you. Ridiculous. Yeah, that's just gone through. Yeah, that's cool. You know what, cool.
It might be on for them.
I tried to do a quick attack and it might be them that end up scoring. I thought that snuck in. Holy shit, this game is giving me heart attacks today, man. He's offside anyway, that's fine. Okay, right. FIFA, stop giving me heart attacks like that. Just booting this away, I'm not trusting it.
So the whistle then, we're at the halfway stage.
So at the break, we're down again. Sick. We're just shit at home. We're good at away, we're just shit at home. John Bostock.
Well, it was certainly a good first 45
making a
minutes
difference.
Obviously he got his goal to put them in front, but he's looked lively throughout too. Hopefully we see more of him in the second half.
Frustration there, to be honest with you. We can't break him. We can't break through him. The final pass always just seems to go like away from where I want it to go. Take a look at the results then. Wigan are up. That's great. Derby are drawing, Luton are drawing. Sunderland are up as well, but I think they're too far behind us at the moment. Didn't check the stats. Half time it is Doncaster 57-43 in terms of possession, 3 shots to 2, 0.8 expected goals to 0. Explain to me how we can get 0 expected goals with 2 shots then. It's been not really a goal-filled game, and the scoreline shows that. The expected goals are telling us that don't expect many more. That being said, I will go full out in the second half to try and get a win here. We need it. It's imperative, especially heading into this derby game.
They make passing look easy.
It actually is like League One Barcelona. I've made the tackle and it's drifted off. It's not let me continue to use Alexandre. Bruno into Rafa, onto Mason, back to our CDM, who has played it to the wrong player. That was for Volchenkov.
Alex keeping us right up to date.
Arias gets the ball, luckily there, a little bit to be honest, but we remove Bruno Caballero.
I think Arsenal fans are in a pretty good mood following this news. The contract situation.
See, that's a transfer I'll care about a little more because I know the player.
Well, it's an exciting transfer, isn't it?
Get the ball through, and they've got the ball back.
Him to have an impact straight away. Good player and fair value for him, I think.
Bostock. A creative look about this, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending.
Oh, thank God. Marias is there to cover. I'm honestly trying to full concentrate. I know I should be commentating, but the game is doing my nutting at the moment. Shuhu's got a bit of room.
This could level it, and it is the equaliser.
Found the back of the net. I didn't know if it was going to be blocked by a defender or saved by the keeper, but we've snuck it in. I'm fine. I don't care how I score them as long as they go in. Shuhu grabbing his 23rd of the season. We fucking needed that. We needed an equaliser early in the half. Because we need to push for all 3 points here. That's a brilliant turn. And I don't know if it'll maybe go down as an own goal potentially. I doubt it, right? I mean, it was on target. I just don't know with this game. It's a goal anyway. Shuhu's been given the credit. Good.
Again here on the back of that leveler.
1-1. Let's go for it. Let's go for 2 immediately. 23rd goal of the season. That was from Marin, but it might make it to Volchenkov instead. Oh, right. Right, we're back on it now. Hopefully, a very good second half performance. An unforgettable second half performance. If we go down again, I'll be very annoyed.
What can they do now? Decent position. Real chance. And quite simply,
my defence feel like they're sluggish, like all over the place. And just like, I don't know where Alo was to initially start that pass going through to the left, but luckily Dodu's mishit it. I think it probably would have been a comfortable save for Lishka anyway, but I don't trust FIFA 22 with my life. So it might have actually just snuck in because fuck it, you know. Very soon we'll make some subs. I want to try and get it into the lead before we do. And try and hold on to the lead rather than make the subs while we have the draw still.
There's been a goal there. Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's a goal for Derby County. It's now 1-0.
Can he put them in front?
It's just like clockwork, mate. Put it to Shuhu, and Shuhu will put it in the back of your net. 2-1. We're talking about a goal-hard derby, a lead in Portsmouth, which is kind of annoying because we're leading Doncaster now. Shuhu grabs the second of the day. It's as simple as that. Caballero makes a piercing run through the middle. Shuhu's been left in acres, and you don't leave him in acres. He's the most clinical striker in the league. He's the top scorer. And he'll put it past you. He will. He will put it past you. I don't know if you're aware of that, but you now are. You've now been told. Shuhu will put those away. And that is where we make the substitutions. Just to freshen things up a bit, we're bringing Brown on for some game time. God knows he needs it. Caballero can stay on after that for helping to get that. Ilic can come on for Volchenkov. We'll give Ilic a little attempt up top. How tall is Ilic? I don't remember. He's another tiny one. 5'5", fuck's sake. He's got more physicality than Volchenkov though, I believe.
Well, we have a goal to tell you about in one of the other matches.
Although maybe not, maybe more than Lutanzio. It might not be more than Volchenkov. 24th goal.
Nice build-up play, and when the space opened up, boy, did he take
Marin with a clean tackle. Doncaster fans getting kind of annoyed with it, but I mean it's a clean tackle. And an injury has occurred. It's Dodu. I don't know what's happened to him. It might have been the little catch there from Marin. I don't know if we've done anything too criminal. It was a clean tackle, if that's a Marin tackle. But it is an injury for Dodo. Yeah, it's not much in that. Just a bit of a coming together. Substitution required. Dodo coming off. Number 7 coming on. We're making our changes as well. Drop ball. We're going to just play it to their goalkeeper, I think. Or to their defender. That works too. Brown off for Brown on for Marin, I should say, for us. Along with another substitution, but I can't think right now because I'm trying to get to my rise and the game won't let me switch. Yeah, you know that's sick. It's just an immediate equaliser from Bogle. Why doesn't the game let you switch player when you press to switch player? What did it just miss out that in the fucking manual, the in-game manual? You're not allowed to change player. Immediate impact from Bogle. I'll give him credit where credit's due.
But I think the keeper's made a mistake here. While it's a decent finish, it shouldn't go in at that.
How is... Yeah, actually, the keeper has made a mistake there. How is Lishka not saving that? Just put your hands out and you save it, man. Immediate impact. Might have been a blessing in disguise for Doncaster. 2-2 now. At the Roy Road Terrace. And the work we did to get ourselves back into this game, we now have to try and get another goal.
Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game.
Illich, Mason. Spots Brown making a little run through. Shuhu. One more to Illich, who cut back his run for whatever reason.
Tommy Rowe.
That's frustrating, man.
Bogle. What can they produce on the flank?
Bogle with immediate impact off the bench.
Crossing possibilities.
Wonder if they were maybe planning on bringing Dodo off anyway.
Tommy Rowe. Surely. And a goal!
I genuinely can't. I can't believe this game. I don't know how EA get away with such criminal shit every year. I'm trying to put players in the way, and then the game's like, oh, no, not him. It's good build-up play by Doncaster, I'll give him that, but it's just ridiculous how suddenly the game can turn on its head in an instant. Alishka might have to be dropped again. We might have to use Carrasco for fucking Derby, honestly. Just put your fucking hands out sooner, man. You don't have to be a moron, do you? Really? We're now 3-2 down. Fuck's sake, man. 5th goal of the season for Taylor. Who's been tackled. Don't stay down. For a second, I thought. For a second. Oh, that was scary.
Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? After the foul, a chance.
Bro, how's that foul against me? I've outstrengthed him. Oh, you know what, game? You know what? Just have it. Have the win, Doncaster, honestly. The game's feeding you it. So just fucking have it. So I wrap this episode up in the next hour because of the Man United game. So, well, it's whatever. I get something to eat before it starts as well. I don't eat today yet. I put something online. I don't care. It wasn't a fucking foul, so I can whistle.
Well, it is close,
Fuck, on top corner. My God. Doncaster are really fucking bringing the heat. It is wide, luckily. And we've still got a chance of getting something out of this game. I actually can't believe we're down again. To get in all that work to put ourselves back up, we're down again. I'm trying to make some fucking room there with Caballero, but the game just isn't allowing it. Oh, you can fuck off, man. That was a stupid pass from Bostock. That's a stupid pass from Gomez because he didn't do it. It's not the pass did.
Oh, that's a really good run. Cuts it back. Well, a bad pass it was.
Alexandre to Caballero, please, lads. Don't fucking lose again. We can't afford to. If we want to win the title, we can't afford to drop points again. Illich. Shuhu. Fouled, but Illich can follow up. And he's straight the fucking keeper! This
Well,
game
that
is
could
just
be a key
genuinely
moment. They have
mind-boggling
to take those
sometimes.
sort of chances. They won't get too many more.
They can shoot at
But
my
let's
keeper and it
credit
goes
the
straight in. I
goalkeeper.
shoot at their keeper and he fucking saves it. I mean, to be fair, he should be saving it. It's my keeper that's at fault in that situation, but I'm still annoyed.
Ball over the top. Rowe. It might be on for them. How about the cross?
Could play it around now for the fucking last minute, aren't
Really
they?
look after the ball when they have it. But then the one that
Alexandra,
goes
good
astray.
tackle.
This might be
5
ideal
minutes
for
of
the
added
catcher.
time. Chance.
And a big chunk of added time here, a minimum of 5
Illich.
minutes. Now potential
Alexandra making the
danger.
whole run.
What
And again, that's an equaliser!
And the match is level.
If in doubt, CDM gets the goal. What the fuck? There is still a minute chance that we could take all 3
Well, he
points
puts
here.
it away really well, as you can see. But you'd expect him to score from that range.
But at
They
this
all
point,
count.
with the fucking shit that's been going on, I'll take the fucking draw. Alexandre just all his venom behind that. Put all he could into that one. The Man United lineups have been announced, but I don't really care at the moment.
Look
Look at
This
them
has
in a
been
minute.
quite the fight back.
If they fucking go and win this, by the way, I'm just so you know, I might just do a 3-game episode today.
Bostock. Close on the ball. And the timing was
Caballero.
perfect. Ball one.
One more chance. Shuhu.
And the search goes on for a winner. Time is
Fucking
tight,
turn when I'm
but
moving you,
nothing comes
man!
of it. And the referee brings this contest
my
to
left
an
stick
end.
have,
It
like,
certainly
fucking
was pulsating. It had
delayed
us on the
response
edge
or
of our
something?
seats. Stuart, your take.
Well, it was excellent entertainment. We saw good quality football.
I
Played
don't
at a high
understand
intensity
sometimes.
and goals as well.
I really
The
don't.
draw is a fair
I'm trying to turn
reflection
it
of how
in,
the game was played.
and it has the fucking delayed response. I mean, we've got a point, which I guess is good, but it really shouldn't have to be a point. It should be the whole 3. We're fucking ourselves over at this point in the title race. Luton and Derby have dropped enough points already. I don't know how much more they're going to fucking falter. We can't be dropping points if we want to win the fucking league. That's about the size of it. We move, I guess, on to Derby, actually. That'd be a good chance to catch them up if we do win, but we've been playing since the Colchester game. We absolutely battered Colchester, but since that, we've been fucking shit. 54-46 in terms of possession to Doncaster, 7 shots to 6 in their favour as well as 2.9 expected goals to 2.4. They probably deserve to get a win. But, I mean, thank fuck for Rafael Alexandre, I swear to God, man. Man of the match goes to Shuhu with his brace to get us back into the situation. 8.3 for him. Rafael Alexandre with 7.6 after his goal grabbed us a point. We've got Bruno Caballero with an assist and 7.1. And we've got Vyacheslav Volchenkov also providing an assist. 7 rating for him, with Vladko Ilic getting an assist and a 6.8 as well. Looking at their ratings, I've just hurt my foot. Something on the floor. It's spiky, it's gone to my foot. It should be okay. Their man of the match was Taylor with a goal and an assist and a 7.8. Bostock with a goal and a 7.7. Bogle came immediately on for Dodo, made an impact, or Dodo. And a 64 rated player playing brilliantly in League One is a bit sus from the game there, but it is what it is. Goal and assist for him and a 7.6. Barlow with an assist and a 7.1. I want to take a look at both goalkeepers because both goalkeepers were not very good. Louis Jones getting 5 shots on his goal, 2 saves and 3 goals conceded. As for Roman Lishka, 4 shots on his goal, 1 save and 3 conceded, and the one that he saved wasn't even going in. So I think we may have to do a little switch up to Carrasco. Although Carrasco wasn't very good either. I don't know. Maybe I just need to not have goalkeepers. Derby and Luton both won. I think Wigan won as well. I couldn't see. I was just mainly looking for Derby and Luton, to be honest. So we've gone from potentially going to the top of the table by the end of this episode, or even into the automatic promotion spots, to probably finishing where we started, in 4th. We do have one more game against Derby. That being said, I'm not even surprised if we do get battered by Derby because we've not deserved... We don't deserve to fucking win because we've been playing like rubbish recently. At the end of the day... Right, if we get a result against Derby, even if it's a point, I'll actually take it because it slows them down as well. Doncaster weren't quality, we were just shit. I mean, their passing play was good, but Lishka's an idiot. I don't really want to play a fourth because I know it's Derby and I know it's going to be us getting battered. But we will do it just for the culture. Milosevic's loan. Why is the rating still going down, man? Give me time. He's gone to Pacos Ferreira. I know we're below target. I'm aware that we're below target. I'm trying to turn that around. We've done pretty much everything apart from the league, the cup, and the win streaks. Any actual gameplay, we've not done. We've done the rest of them. Financially, we've made a hell of a lot of money. Youth development's gone brilliantly. We still could win the league. It's just going to be a tall order. I mean, if we get promoted realistically, we've got to stay in. The profits have been ridiculous. Why are they complaining? Oh boy, right. Last game of the episode. Going up against Derby County. Assist leader is Jay Mason. I'm pretty sure he's got like 20 goals as well, so he's probably the highest combined. Maeda, that's the youth player. The less good Japanese player. Put into right middle, probably put his rating up a little bit. 57. Passing needs to be worked on as well as pace. What's his attacking work rate? Medium, that's fine. Passing and pace. What does passing and pace the best? Wide. Yeah, wide midfielder. Works in his dribbling as well. We'll keep him going on that for a little bit. Derby County are in second. Cullingworth FC are in fourth. We're really chasing. We're really chasing for this title. If we beat Derby, then we absolutely are in with a shout of still going for that title. If we lose to Derby, or we draw to Derby, I'm saying title race is over. But we still have a game in hand. I'm very annoyed that we've only got a point there. We've got the 3 top scorers in the league. It's just our defence sometimes lets us down big time. Right, press conference. Let's get into it.
Hi guys, I think we're ready for questions now.
Massive game at the top of the table. Can we see ourselves coming out on top? Well, we've just lost to Crewe and we've drawn to Doncaster. Honestly, I don't see us getting anything from this game, if I'm being like straight up deadpan honest. I want to be wrong, I really do. But like, the way we've been playing is shit. Of course we won't underestimate Derby County. They're the fucking... They should be getting promoted. They shouldn't even be down here. Yep. We need to try and do it. We need to get a win streak going and hope, absolutely hope, that Luton and Derby, as well as Wigan, I guess, as well, they're still above us. I hope they just drop points all over the place. This is a very, very big game.
Thanks guys. Next time.
And we've got Luton towards the end of the season. If we can keep a performance going, or get a good performance going, then that will matter a lot. But obviously, if we can't, it would be a problem. We lost 2-1 to Derby last time around, but I'm just showing you guys. We've got Luton as our third to last game on the 20th of April. That will be probably 3 episodes' time. We need to figure it out. Did I save over after that last game? I did. I'm just making sure. Don't want to lose progress, you know, after a 3-all draw to a team I should be destroying. Right. Figure this out. We're putting Carrasco back in net. Lishka was not good enough. Just because we've got a new goalkeeper, mate, doesn't mean you need to fucking fall off. Alright? I mean, you've been on and off all season, which is usually you. Brown will stay on the bench. I'd love to bring Meshkov on, but... No, actually, we don't need two fucking fullbacks, do we? This is a squad I think we're going to go with. I think we're going to have to go with. You know what, actually, we're going to start Brown. This is his coming out party. This is a moment to prove himself. The rest of the team will remain unchanged, except for Carrasco, of course. Of course, if he does have a clanger, we've got Lishka on the bench as well. Derby County versus Cullingworth FC to finish off Series 3, Episode 11. Carrasco in goal, Marias and Ferretti as the fullbacks, De Angelis and Gomez as the centre-backs, Alexandre, CDM, Caballero and Brown at the centre-mid partnership, Jay Mason, Cam and 90 fucking rated. Jesus Christ. Volchenkov and Shuhu up front. Mason's ridiculous. He needs to leave. He really needs to leave. I'm not letting him, but he does need to. They're going for 4-2-3-1 wide. We're going for a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. We're at Stade Municipal, apparently, which I don't believe is Derby Stadium. I think it is Pride Park. But just in case I'm wrong, and it is Stade Municipal, I want to apologise. Pride Park Stadium, I thought so. I think Stade Municipal probably isn't the stadium. Let's check out his Man United lineup then while we're waiting to go in. How's it looking? De Gea, Shaw, Maguire, Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka, McTominay, Pogba, Sancho, Bruno, Lingard. Lingard starting, and Ronaldo up front.
Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live.
They've got Meslier, Ayling, Llorente, Koch, Struijk, Forshaw, Dallas, Rodrigo, Klitsch, Harrison, and they're actually playing Dan James up top.
Hi everyone.
Interesting to play Daniel James as a striker.
And we're looking forward to the game. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me,
He'll probably score against us.
And what we have coming up for you is live action from
Dan James will get a goal today. Hopefully we'll win though.
Well, Derek,
I don't think it'll be a 5-1 like the start of the season, but fingers crossed United can get some more points on the board. Unlike us, we don't want to be top 4, we want to be top 1. United would be happy with top 4 in real life. We want to be winning the league in career mode. This is not going to be easy. This requires full concentration. They've got a very good team, very strong team for League One. So do we. We have a strong team for League One. But look at us. Choking it. We've got a 90 rated player, for God's sake. Just doesn't ever seem to go right when I need it to.
This is the lineup for the visitors today.
Well, they play with a diamond in midfield.
We've just gone all out. We've given Carrasco. This is Carrasco's moment. If he has a decent performance here, he might take the #1 jersey. Lishka was awful against Doncaster. He made one save, and the shot was going off target anyway. So technically, all the shots that were on his goal, he didn't save. We absolutely, and I know we probably won't get them, but we absolutely need the 3 points here. There is nothing less than the best required for this one. Choking against Crewe and only getting a point against Doncaster. 2 games I heavily expected to win. That hasn't helped at all. We've put ourselves in an awful position in terms of momentum for this Derby game, but we can't. It is a bit laggy because of the weather. I apologise. The weather is still awful. We all know. If you're in the UK, you know. There's no way Ebicelli's catching up to Caballero. Fuck off, man. I mean, it's a strong start. Not a goal, but a very good chance. Caballero might be the key here. He might be the main man we have to play it through rather than Mason. Pace breaking down that Derby side might be an idea because they've got Phil Jagielka at centre-back. Run at him, he's probably not going to do anything. I don't know why my players are so fucking deep.
Bielik.
They were.
Knight.
Sun shining down here in Derby. Shining down here in real life.
goalkeeper's ball across.
Carrasco comes across to collect. Alexandre Caballero
Really
once again.
their opponents.
It's a searching ball. Will it find its target? Not quite. The idea was there though.
Well, which team is going to
For a pass, and
outwit the
Alexandre
other
picks it up.
today?
Best
The
defensive
hosts
team in the
have
league is
tightest
Derby.
defence in the league,
Mason
while they're-
Volchenkov. Oh, Roos
Reflex
with a
action
save.
from
It
the
wasn't a
goalkeeper.
great shot from Volchenkov. It was straight at the Derby keeper.
Jagielka.
They're also talking about us being a top scoring team, which is true. Alexandre, that's brilliant.
Will it lead to the goal that puts them ahead?
Oh, what the fuck?
An opportunity wasted early in the game.
Well, maybe
Oh,
it's
moved
come
my
a little
controller.
bit too
Sorry,
early,
guys. I
Derek,
apologise for
but
that.
That's a wasteful finish.
How the fuck are we not 1-0 up? We've absolutely had the chances. Shuhu's had 2 golden fucking attempts already. If we don't take his chances, Derby will punish us.
Knight.
I want to go my right back. Thank you. Oh, I've made the tackle. It doesn't
Now a
matter.
decent position. Could be. Keeper getting the
Carrasco,
chance.
brilliant. Can I switch
Oh,
to
vital
Ferretti?
piece of last
Why doesn't it let me
defending.
switch ever when I want to?
Well, so close to seeing an early goal here.
The ball is
It's a
right
great
next to
save,
Ferretti,
you
but I
have
have to fucking manually change it. That's
And
ridiculous.
Space for the cross. Fruitful looking attack.
I close all down all
Very
avenues here.
comfortable when in possession.
Oh, all right, cool.
Well played in from the flank,
Bruno's
but
fouled
not
off the
to
ball,
any
but at least we got it
great
away.
effect.
Mason, Caballero.
Bodies
Got my own little
forward,
Bruno.
and the break looks on.
Might not have got their Bruno, I've got mine. All right, I'll take a free throw in there from Bielik. I'm not going to complain. Caballero to Mason.
Oh, this is looking promising. Must be.
I mean, to be fair, he is 90 rated.
1-0 here.
Jay Mason puts us in the lead, and the lead. Not only do we deserve it, I would say, in my opinion, we deserve it. But it's the
Well,
lead
here we
we've
can
now
see it
got
again.
over
Look at the
Derby
way he
County,
glides past the
and
defender,
anything to
creates
slow
space
these
for
guys
himself.
down.
And the
For us
finish is
to
just
be
as
able to
good.
catch up
That's
and
an
get back in a
excellent
title
play.
race, I'll be so happy. Now, if other teams could slow Derby and Luton down, I'd be overjoyed. And we need to get the form going, though, as well for ourselves. I believe that's number 20 from Cam for Jay Mason this year. Absolutely unparalleled. One of the best players I've ever used in a career mode. I'm not even joking. He is absolutely one of the best.
So
This
underway again
pre-season
here.
or
1-0
this
score.
pre-order youth player you get in career mode is such a good addition because it's really worked out for me. Alexandre, another classic tackle.
The attack continues. They're making considerable
Okay, I probably should have
progress.
released it to Volchenkov a couple of touches ago when he asked for it, but I didn't. We move.
And slipped through beautifully. Well, they've
Gans,
given
just don't
him
commit
too
to that.
much
I've got
space.
Ferretti on it.
So a goal kick is what
Especially when they're just
they're
going to dribble it off the pitch. Right, this is a team that's also challenging for the title, and the cunt's dribbling it off the pitch. I think Roos might have even got a hand to it, potentially, for Mason's goal, but I'm not going to say anything. All I know is that 90 rated in League One, you should be bagging every game, and at the moment Mason is, so can't really complain at him.
Caballero.
Caballero, oh, sold him a dream.
Visualisation
Volchenkov,
and execution.
Shuhu.
Top
Oh,
class
I should have held
defending.
it just that slight bit longer. If I'd held that slight bit longer, it could have gone through the gap, and it would have been 2-0. De Angelis committing, not the smartest idea, but Marias has got
Wanted
the
to keep
cover.
it, but couldn't. Well,
And now
space
Adriano
for them
Moraes
here.
is making a little attacking run here. He can afford to, he's got the pace. Mason can't get it just in front of him to take the shot on. Touch didn't quite help him there.
Buchanan.
Derby now. They need a goal to get back into this, but I'd be very happy if they didn't get that.
Knight.
When he said committing my centre-backs is probably not the idea.
It's there for him. Blocked it
Gomez in the way.
brilliantly.
Big
Round
corner
to make
Derby.
it.
I wanted Alexandre, but I don't know where he went, so it put me into De Angelis. I committed him.
Well, just listen to the fans. They know this is a big chance here.
corner, Derby. Carrasco's been good so far this game. Needs to continue though. I'm going to be very peeved. Lawrence.
Playing it in.
All the way to the edge of the area. That's a banging shot. That's a smart corner tactic from Derby. I'll give him that. Nobody was watching the edge. Actually, that's a lie. I did have someone on the edge, but unable to do anything about it. De Angelis. It's a good save from Carrasco, and it's a needed save from Carrasco. It's an important one. Two hours into the episode now. Might be a shorter one than usual, to be honest. Potentially.
Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, they're going to be very cross with
I think it was the Derby player who got the head to it. Couldn't tell if it was a block by the Angelis perhaps, but I think it was just a straight Derby header. Well, it wasn't straight because it wasn't straight in the back of the net. It went straight wide, I suppose. Yeah, I'm getting quite hungry now. So I'm really looking forward to getting something to eat after this episode. Marias, I knew that. I knew that was going to happen. I knew as soon as I made that touch with Marias that was going to happen. Once again, Carrasco to the rescue. That's a good shot from Nabissi. Carrasco's got a hand to it. They're putting us under the cosh, I tell you that much for free. Lawrence. Take the corner again.
Played over. Well, the clearance half-hearted.
I've just pressed to clear it. I'm pressing to clear it. I'm just spamming clear. Not really caring where it's going. It could counter though.
They need to get bodies back.
Bruno Caballero does have the pace, but he's just dribbled it the wrong way. Fucking... Oh, fuck off.
Nearly at the break then, and the visitors have eked out a lead. Stuart, an opportune moment, I think, to get your assessment.
Ferretti!
So
What a tackle.
Just had that little bit more quality on the ball, particularly in midfield.
Brown.
They've just started to take
Onto
control.
Shuhu.
They'll be fairly happy going at half-time if it stays
Into Alexandra. He's playing cam, I think, rather than CDM.
Well, he stopped them just when they looked menacing.
Bielik stops Mason. His track's just there. Marias gets in the way.
In possession.
Oh, you fucking knob. There's two players on my team right there, and it's gone to the wrong one of the two. Baselli. He's done well there.
Now a decent position. Real chance. Well,
Can I fucking switch to Alexandria next time, please?
Well, he has to make the keeper work harder than that. That's a tame finish.
It might not have been Alexandria, but whoever was in that situation, oh, fuck off.
Great block. Danger averted for now.
Don't even know whose ball that is, to be honest with you. It could be a corner. I think it's a corner. The way the Derby fans have reacted, I think it is a corner, but they're putting us right under the cosh here. I'm glad we got the early goal with Mason. It's been something to defend, and we've had to defend it for our fucking lives. I'm still just assuming they'll get an equaliser right before the break, but we'll see.
Who can they pick out? Unable to get a body in the
Carrasco
way.
again, man.
Oh,
Man
he couldn't outwit
of the match
keeper.
performance from him this first half. Brown just trying to get out of danger.
Chance to play it in.
Well, I'm not sure who's inspiring who.
Arias right on him. Carrasco.
Getting a strong fist on the
Oh,
ball.
I think it was a mix of Carrasco and De Angelis. I'm just putting it clear for half time. They are on us like glue, by the way. The only reason we aren't losing is because of fucking Marcelo Carrasco putting in one of his best goalkeeper performances in his short spell at the club. It's only his third game. Mason's kept us, or got us an early lead, and Carrasco's kept us with that lead. We've still got 45 minutes to play. Derby definitely probably deserve something out of this match, but at the moment it's 1-0 Cullingworth. Luton drawing, Wigan losing. Go on, MK. Looking at that, we absolutely deserve to be on the receiving end of a loss here, but at the same time, we've defended very well and Carrasco's been brilliant. 51 to 49 in terms of possession, 10 shots to 4. 4 expected goals to 2, and double our passes. I'm not going to lie to you, I think it's a matter of when rather than a matter of if Derby score.
The two teams have switched around.
But what is important is we try our best to hold on to the lead, potentially try and break for a second. Brown getting enough of a tackle in there. Ferretti playing it back to him. Down to Shuhu when it was intended for Alexandre.
Mason.
Caballero.
Creative look about this.
Referee.
That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick.
Volchenkov cut through by Bielik. And we've got a good chance here to extend our lead. I don't know if I'll whack this one, but I'll give it a go potentially. Depending on the distance, depending on kind of the angle. It's not the greatest of positions for it. You know, I'll give it a smacker.
Well, any goalkeeper would be
Not got
disappointed
nearly
if he
enough
didn't
power on it. That's the
save
only thing that
that.
lets Jay Mason down off the free kicks, is his free kick power is awful. Brown. Alexandre.
Mason.
Getting pressed to fuck. And there's nobody to pass to, so we've now lost the ball.
Lawrence.
Ferretti gets this. Yep. Brown into Alexandre. It's a risky pass, but it's worked.
This might be the perfect
Shuhu.
counter-attacking opportunity.
And puts in some space here. Not quite the amount of space I really wanted to put him into, but we
Really
move.
good
That's not gone to the right player at all, because I've aimed to the right and it's gone to the left. Oh.
Bird. Well, he had to read it and get
Oh,
there.
I thought it had gone past Gomez. I was just like, yep, we've conceded.
Working really well as a team to
That's very good by Gomez then. I apologise, Gomez.
Nathan Byrne. It should be. That's a great stop.
Carrasco, man!
So good there.
You're
That's
a legend.
fantastic stop.
I don't know why Gomez was so deep the other way. I know he's a right centre-back, but he needs to cut across if De Angelis isn't there. Fucking hell, we're riding this storm. We're riding the waves right now. We're trying to get through this derby pressure. If we can go on the break and catch a second goal, I'll be very happy. Jagielka making way from McDonald. Of course, Jagielka nearing his probably retiring end of season. I'm surprised he's even playing still. I think he's 38 in real life. Derby with 5 corners so far. Us yet to get one. I think Caballero's done enough, but Marias has got in the way. It's going to fall to Carrasco though.
And the keeper has it.
That was for Brown, but Gomez can take it on, I believe. I guess.
And
I knew I was going to get pressured, and I do want to be Ferretti, but I'm not allowed.
struggling to get it away.
It was coming. It was coming. And honestly, sometimes the player switching is going to give me a fucking aneurysm, just for the record. It's been on its way, and Derby have delivered in quite a shitty way, to be honest, of all the chances they've had. Initially cleared by De Angelis, it's just straight to their player, and there's not much Carrasco can do. He's had a fucking worldly of a game so far. Kind of blocked. The Derby player is interfering with play there, but he's onside, so you can't really have a go at him. We drop a goal, and now it's just going to be what the fuck happens next.
One goal apiece in this game. Just possessed there.
Ref?
Tremendous piece of tackling.
I mean, he got the ball initially, but then fell through on me.
Wonderfully weighted pass. Will it happen this time? What a
Alright, it was a good block. Oh, fuck off, man. Great by
dealt with
Carrasco.
by the goalkeeper.
They're just pressing the shit out of me. Everyone's just better than me on their team, apparently. Brown. Shuhu. Try to get through to Volchenkov. I don't know if it's going to work. Oh, he's...
Might be able to get in behind
No,
the
it's too many
defence.
men there.
Well,
I had to do that, otherwise I'm not getting past, but the other guy was there.
Okay,
Why am I
goal
using
in
De
the
Angelis in the
Luton
balls
game,
near
it's over to
Gomez?
Alex
What the
Scott.
fuck,
Alex.
FIFA? Like, actually. Like, genuinely, sometimes you amaze me.
Opener here with 67 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Can he do it to take the lead?
Moraes! Brilliant interception.
Forward, and the break looks on.
I didn't know what Derby's plan was there, but it nearly worked. Volchenkov.
Who?
3 more to Shuhu.
Untidy on the ball.
Oh, you fucking knob.
Well, we have 20 minutes
Gomez wins
left
the
in this
header.
game.
It's not going to Ferretti, apparently. Brown picks up the loose ball. Alexandre. Please get to someone, man. J Mason gets a little bit of luck
let's see
there.
what they can do.
Chuhu, Volchenkov, it's 2! Fucking
Getting to
heavy!
that through ball, the goalkeeper.
Oh, bloody hell. Caballero, Chuhu.
Oh, showing
Volchenkov
excellent
will try it
vision.
again, mate. Can't take it over me here, can I, realistically?
He'll be
I
delighted
can't
to
turn with
have
Brown.
the ball, having made
I think it
that
might be
difficult
Chuhu. I can't tell if it was
challenge.
Brown or who, but
Well, a bad pass it
don't really
was.
care. Alexandra, brilliant interception.
They're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. Surely, really important.
Just shoot it a touch earlier, mate. A touch earlier. Might not have gone in, but we'll at least have a shot.
To apply the pressure.
Ferretti's got to tackle
Right,
in,
let's
but of
quickly
course
send it over
they
to
get to keep the
Alex
ball.
Scott.
De Angelis
News
heads
of
it
the
straight to
goal in
them.
the Luton match.
Yep, it's a goal for Luton Town.
Can they forge ahead? They do.
I actually don't understand how this game operates as a physical game. Carrasco's had a fucking brilliant game, and then suddenly he just decides to be the next kind of shit.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break.
Why is he
once
dove the
they win
complete
ball
wrong
back.
way then, the
And
prick?
the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power. The keeper
Oh,
has no time to
fuck
react.
off. We're actually
What a
going to
good
lose.
finish.
I mean, we deserve to lose. I know that. I'm aware of that. But fuck off and all that, you know? We need something ridiculous now.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Well, we never like cutting off.
Why do I only have
others,
one
but
player attacking at a
sometimes we
time?
have to do it
We have
for
to take turns,
understandable
mate.
reasons when
You
things are
fucking
happening.
little
To
tit.
confirm, Luton have scored in that game, and the lead at the moment is 2-0.
Arias gets it back. Mason. Why are you so shit for a 90 rated player?
Visitors have their work cut out for them. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, if
Ferretti,
they
well
want to get
done.
something from this game, they need to start getting the ball into the box that little bit quicker. And
What
get
the
players
fuck just
attacking the
happened
ball.
there?
Otherwise, this game will just slip away from them.
I can guarantee whatever happened there with fucking Shuhu is something I didn't do.
And teammates to play it to.
Kept it in play as well, man. I just sometimes don't get it. Caballero's done well.
Couldn't keep it.
Brown onto Shuhu.
5 minutes left.
That was for Mason. I actually want to fucking like cut this game open and dissect it. I don't know what I'm on about. I'm actually gonna lose to fucking Derby.
Nice looking pass.
After all the fighting we've tried to do in this one.
And just failed to
Goal
keep
kick.
the ball in play that time.
There's no point in making any substitutions. You just got to fucking go for it now. I'm pissed off, man. What a stupid game. The game's just decided Derby are scoring now. And I can't do anything about it.
So a
They're making
personnel
substitutions.
change
Just
there.
try to waste more time. Shinny coming on for cash-in. We lose to Derby. Like I said, we're out of title race. Fucking Christ almighty, what a shit episode this has been. From the start, with the start we had against Colchester, I thought, oh, this is going to be brilliant. It's going to be wonderful.
Caballero.
We just sailed through. No.
The referee has deemed that an additional
4 minutes of added time.
are in order.
Can we get a point at least? Probably not.
Well, they're attacking, but time is the great enemy.
Fucking J,
But a
fucking
good piece
shit
of
Mason
defending to bring
twat.
it to an end.
Marias. I pressed A 3 times, thank you.
And he's in.
Volchenkov.
What late
Alright, you know what?
excitement.
It's
And
not
the match
a
is
win.
level.
But, I mean, it's a point. Vyacheslav Volchenkov has saved me from throwing my controller at the wall. I'm just flabbergasted. Sometimes this game just has its own agenda.
Feet, hasn't he? It's a great turn and shot. What a good goal that is.
Brilliant finish. And a very important one as well. I don't think it's going to be our year for the title. I think Luton are winning their game. We've taken 2 points off Derby, but the 3
So
points is
goes
what we
away,
needed.
the game having been squared at 2-2. And with that,
Full
the
time.
referee brings this contest
Don't know
to
if it's
an
the right
end.
result,
All
but it's the end
square
result.
here in what
2
was
all.
a thoroughly compelling game.
On one
Stuart,
hand,
your
Derby,
analysis.
Well,
with
it
all the
could have gone
chances
either way.
and
I thought
everything
both
they
teams
made,
were very
probably
positive.
deserved to have
Hammer and
3
tongs
points
from the
here.
very start.
But on the
I
other
think the
hand, our
draw
defensive
is probably the
display
fair result.
until the game just decided, nah, was just mental. We did so well. Carrasco, I'm a little bit annoyed at him for conceding that second goal, but he had a worldly of a performance otherwise, so I'm not going to Not going to dwell on it. It's a bit of a lackluster result, to be honest, but I'll take a draw over a loss. Volchenkov saved us a point there. I don't know why we're just staring at their fans, but whatever. This game sometimes is enough to drive you to madness. We absolutely did not deserve the point there, but at the same time, defensive display and the display of Carrasco, I felt like we deserved something. Luckily, we've got the point. 53 to 47 in terms of possession in our favour. Didn't fucking feel like it. 16 shots to 6. 5.9 expected goals to 2.9. They are brilliant. Derby County are brilliant. But same time, Carrasco, I've got to give a fucking hand to him. He's our man of the match, and I'm not even going to debate it. He had a hell of a game up until he scored. 10 shots on his goal today. Saved 8. Conceded 2. That's brilliant still. Just unlucky. That second save probably could have done a bit more, but he was definitely the right choice over Lishka. I'll give him that. Volchenkov with the goal and a 7.6. Jay Mason with another goal and a 7.3. I've got to say Volchenkov's goal was more important, but Jay Mason at least struck. Shuhu with the assist and 7.3, and then Bruno Caballero with the other assist. 6.9. I don't know what was up with De Angelis today. He was very much off his game. Man of the match overall apparently is Knight. He got 2 of the goals and he played really well, so I'll give him that. 8.5 rating for him. The assist came from Byrne. 7.9 rating. No other assist because, oh, of course, yeah, the game just gives them goals. Their goalkeeper. 4 shots on his goal. 2 saves, 2 conceded. Not a great performance from him. Our goalkeeper was definitely the better player out of the goalkeepers. We get a point. It's mixed feelings on that one. Luton did get a 2-0 victory over Sunderland, but the title is further and further and further out of reach. And what's more annoying is Derby and Luton are quite close, so the automatic promotion spot may be out of reach as well. We may have to go down the playoff route. Be grateful to scrape a draw at the end. I like that we never gave up, but we had to win that. We really had to. I mean, a draw after today's episode is probably fine. I'll take it. Frustrating. I really wanted to win. I mean, it wasn't really frustrating in terms of actually playing it because Derby didn't deserve to win it. But a point is a point. Draw's not a bad result. Did our team miss an opportunity today? More to come. Positive vibes. We've got to go in with these last 11 league games. We've got a total possibility of 33 points to get. And if we get all of them, surely we win the league. That's how close it's been. Then again, Luton and Derby. Oh, actually, whoa, okay. We're actually further behind than I thought we were. Okay, never mind. We may, yeah, it's gonna be a difficult one. But Roman Lishka, I think he has reached his best. Is what the scout is saying there. Well, that drill anyway. He's reached his best. On this one, we can maybe go up a bit more. His speed is very slow. But I'm not expecting fast goalkeepers. Right. That's the gameplay end of it done. We have another Youth Academy report. And then, well, I don't know if we'll have a Youth Academy report, actually. It depends when the next game will be. I think it might be just before the Youth Academy report. But we'll go into March. We are going to March. It's the 2nd of March, I believe, our next game. Or the 3rd of March, is it? Couldn't tell. 2nd of March, yeah. Of course, it's 29 days in February because it's 2024. It's a leap year. Right, so an update on the Youth Academy players. How are we looking? Is Zolnarovic of age yet? Like, when is your birthday, man? Volchenkov is looking wonderful now, by the way. I think we just move him on, to be honest with you. His potential is going to be 81. And we don't play wide midfielders. Mishima's coming along very well. Any removals needing to be done? Samuelson, mate. You might need to up your game. Because if there's a good few players in the next batch, we're going to have to make some cuts. Girona want Pavlov on a loan deal with an option to buy. I'll give you half of that. Loan deal. Pavlov could be on his way to, I believe that's Spain, isn't it, Girona? On his way to Spain for the season. But that is that for this episode. Luton to keep on winning. It's going to be, it's not, I think, I'm not a professional, but I think league title is out of reach. And I potentially think promotion automatically is out of reach. I think we're going to have to try and go through the playoffs. But if we string some results together, you just never know. You just never know in this league. So, right. Looking at today's episode, then a recap of what happened. We kicked off with a 4-0 win over Colchester, which was brilliant. I thought, oh, this episode's going to be wonderful. No. 4-1 loss to Crewe did not help proceedings. 3-3 draw to Doncaster, which we had to get a last-minute equaliser for, I believe, with Alexandre. And then another draw against Derby, where we had to get a last-minute equaliser with Volchenkov. It's not good enough promotion form. Up next, though, next episode as well, I should mention. We kick off against Wimbledon at home, followed by Fleetwood away. That's probably the most difficult game of the episode, the way that Portsmouth have been playing. But Portsmouth won't be easy either. That'll be at the Roydwood. And then we'll finish off once again at the Roydwood against Exeter. So that would be the next episode. And then after that... Oh, we don't have Luton after that. Luton will be the season 2 or season 3 episode 14, I believe it'll be by the end of it. So that'll be the next one, was episode 12. Charlton to Ipswich will be episode 13. And Luton, Oxford and Burton will all be episode 14. And there might be an episode 15 if we hit playoffs. So look out for that. But that is going to end this episode. Just a quick look at all the stats at the end of the episode. Maybe take a look at the news stories quickly as well. But the league table is like this. Luton are 16 points clear. But obviously that can be shrunk to 10 points because we've got 2 games in hand. That makes it a bit more manageable, but we need to start winning, and we need to start winning convincingly. Derby also a game in hand over, or we got a game in hand over Derby. We took points off of them to slow them down. But if we win that game in hand, we'll be 8 points behind them. So it is doable, potentially. But it's not going to be easy. We need to win every game, and I mean fucking every game. And I don't think that'll happen somehow. But anyway, that's how the table's looking as I read down. If there's any teams that you're interested in to look at, relegation zone at the moment consists of Portsmouth, Burton, Morecambe and Tranmere. I think Morecambe and Tranmere probably most definitely go down. Burton, probably. I hope Portsmouth escape, but I am facing them next episode, so we'll see. We'll check on that next episode. But the top scorers, we've got Shuhu, 24 and 35, J Mason, 20 and 34, and Volchenkov, 17 and 31. Anyone else featured in here for us? It doesn't look like it. Just looks like the 3 main men. Assists, again, Mason, Shuhu and Volchenkov all up there. Mason top assister with 18 and 34. Shuhu with 16 and 35. And Volchenkov with 12 and 31. Laurel Tanzio with 10 assists from 27 matches, as well as Marin and Caballero sneaked up there with 7 assists apiece. Caballero's done 7 assists in 10 less matches, though, so a bit more impressive. And for clean sheets, we've got 1 with Carrasco, and I'm aware of that. I think we've got 4 still with Lishka. He just makes the list. But what I do know is that is the end of this episode. Bit of frustration and a bit of elation. But the race is well and truly on. We're going to try our damnedest to find some form. And hopefully it will come to fruition. Save over just so we don't lose any progress. Because I know this game likes to crash sometimes when I end the recording. But that is it for Series 3, Episode 11. I hope you guys have enjoyed. And if you're a Man United fan like I am, I hope you guys enjoyed the Man United game. I'll see you probably Wednesday. Potentially may change for the next episode.